and Rex both Ryan. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of One Clear Shot, a Star Wars Edge of the Empire, not Edge of the Destiny, which is what I keep calling it, RPG. We're here with Rex and Ariel, and Steve is feeding the dogs because this is the stream life. I don't know how to do. Is this stream life? Like stream life? Is that? I don't know. Yeah. You make an S in the thing, like when you do. Oh, wait, what is it? See, there's an S. You see it between my fingers.
I think it's backwards.
Yeah. I think you're content IDing yourself somehow.
Okay. Alright, anyway. Yes. We're also joined by Casey Bryan, the disembodied space GM voice from Beyond. Yes. So, on last week's episode of One Clear Shot, it started with us running away from people chasing us, as every good adventure starts, because our friend Osk had done something awful, and that something awful was borrow money from the wrong people. And so we ended up stealing a ship, thanks to Ariel's quick tech knowledge hacking, and we took that ship and we ran away, but not very well.
We bravely ran away.
We did. There was a lot of bravery involved.
If I remember, there were 2 turns when we had forgotten to accelerate.
Yeah. Just imagine we're in a ship and it's going impulse speed and we don't know how to use it and we're.
Well, for one of them we tried, we just failed to accelerate.
That's true. That's true. There was in-space collisions going on with our enemies, though. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah, there was, what is it called when you have somebody tailgating you and you decide to slam
brake checking.
We were brake checking people. It was great. It was a good spacey adventure. Sorry, I'm tweeting things.
Gand, during that time, had figured out a way to orient our shields to the rear of us so that didn't actually hurt us.
No, that wasn't me. That was you, I think.
No, I jammed.
You jammed. I heard my name.
I played Angry Birds on my phone and somehow jammed their sensors.
There we go. And then we made it to Central Point Station, which is a very, very, very large station, where immediately upon exiting the ship that we had stolen, we encountered someone who was looking for assistance, and we may or may not have provided that assistance. I don't know. You're gonna have to go watch episode 1. But then the people chasing us showed up. Turns out we really suck at running because they found us, which really not that hard to do, I think, because we are a very interesting group of people. And we made it back to our station only to discover, or not to our station, to our ship, only to discover that our ship that we rightfully stole from the last place we were at had been put on port lockdown. And that's where the story was put on pause.
Mm-hmm. And this is port lockdown in a really gnarly place.
Yeah.
Well, and this is
This is like Space Tortuga.
Yeah, when Space Tortuga puts you on lockdown.
Yeah, stuff's going down.
Excellent. That's a beautiful summation.
I try.
I'm so proud of myself.
We also now have Dice Cam.
We do.
It's true.
The dice cam is right up there. Do you, I forgot to ask this before we started, do you have the little chips for the Destiny points?
We do, they're right here, and I'm going to
Awesome.
put them so they're just in frame.
Awesome.
Also, this gorgeous dice tray was made for us by, is it Jason Dillinger? Jason, put your name on the bottom of stuff. But anyway, yes.
I believe so.
Also, hello, Kabuki Kid, Nathaniel, and Dave. And now we won't interact with chat
We
at all.
should maybe turn the laptop up. Throwback's audio is a little lower.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Anyway, so the first thing I want everybody to do is pick up one of them white dice that none of you have rolled yet.
Ooh, okay.
Dun,
We'll have to
dun.
take turns. We've got 2 of them.
Yeah, we only got 2.
Okay.
Okay.
So roll them.
Roll that die. And then look at the spots on it. If you have a white spot on your die when you roll it, please put 1 light side destiny token on the table for each white dot. And if you have a black dot, that is a dark side, so put a dark side token on the table for each dot.
Nice. Did she just
we're helping.
choke herself from eating too fast?
That sounds like a dog thing.
I rolled in the wrong spot. I'm sorry.
I can't lean forward too far because then I end up in this camera.
All right.
Well, it didn't matter. Destiny was destiny. Alright.
Here, should we...
I mean, we got the same roll twice.
Should we move this back a little
Same
bit?
rolls twice?
Yeah, that's fine.
Clearly weighted dice.
Alright. So there is our destiny.
Okay, I see. How many do I see? 4 and 2?
That's correct.
Okay, 4 and 2. Excellent. So the way this works, for those of you who do not know, is that you can use light side destiny points to affect the story in some way, all right? Sometimes they're good for doing special things. Sometimes they're good for changing a fact or an element in the story. It just kind of depends. You'll flip one, tell me what you want to do, and I'll yay or nay it, and, go from there. Of course, when you flip one, that goes to a dark side, and those are the ones I get to use to make things worse for you. So keep that in mind. This will be fun. It'll be exciting.
Great.
It'll be great.
Great. Okay.
We are excited in many definitions of the word.
Awesome.
And we have a ship. Our ship's name.
Oh, was the
Lava Flea.
the lava flea?
The Lava Flea.
Right.
Because we flee lava. No, I wrote it down last time.
Ah.
The
I think it
Lava
was just
Flea.
what it was named.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is the name the ship came with. Funny you should mention that. While you're trying to get figure out how to get around the port lock, a voice behind you says, "Hey, that's a nice ship there.
Aren't
Where'd
we?
you get it?"
Oh, wait. So are we not on the ship?
Nope, you're still on port lock.
No, so what does port lock imply? Like, we can't get in the door, or...
No, can't even get in the door.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, do we have the airlock current? Like, are we at the door?
Yes, you're at the door.
Okay,
So inside that tractor beam air wind tunnel thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
got
I
it.
don't like being in this very vulnerable position.
Oh. So is there atmosphere in the hangar, or no?
No
No.
atmosphere in the hangar, just in the little corridor.
And it's a tractor beam, so there's like no barriers or anything
Well,
keeping
but I don't-
us.
That's
I don't-
kind of correct.
I don't need to breathe. So I'm just
Yeah.
like,
You'll be fine.
well, but will I? Like, would I be fine if I just walked out of the tractor beam section?
Hey,
So
I'm talking to you.
Oh yeah, sorry.
okay, so we just got spooked.
So turning around.
I'm gonna
Whip around!
Let's whip around.
Ah!
You
Why-
turn around.
why
there's
would,
a very large
Why would...
Deveronian. If you don't know what a Deveronian is, it is the easiest way to put it is it looks like your classical devil.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, red skin, horns, the whole 9 yards, pointy teeth, the whole thing. He's got kind of the leather jacket on. He's wearing a blaster, all kinds of stuff. He looks weirdly annoyed. You can't quite figure out.
I bet
why.
this is his ship.
And what would a striking fine man as yourself be curious about where we acquired such an object?
Don't try to engage my enthusiasm. I haven't got any. Where did you get the ship?
What port did we just come from?
We bought it from the guy that you lent money from. He let us borrow it, remember?
Yeah.
What was that guy's name?
I take a picture of this gentleman.
Taurus.
That was old Gordon
Yeah.
off of
Off to the place we didn't write down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look, Portside? No, that's not, no.
I don't even take notes, so.
Nulltown?
I'm bad.
Hollowtown. No, that's where we were on
That's
Central
a bad,
Station.
bad place. in the
I know
Central
where we
Station.
are. I don't know where we started.
I know where we're going and where we are.
I could let you sweat it, but it was you were on the planet Talus
We were on
Talos.
Talos. Okay, cool.
Okay.
in Castertown.
Castertown on Talos. Yep.
Yes, remember all that now?
Yes.
Okay, so you want to try this again? Where did you get that ship?
We got it from old Gordon on Castertown. He messed up his arm and needed us to run an errand, and we were really doing him a favor by borrowing the ship to go run the errand to pick something up from Centerpoint.
Well, I mean, he
Just turn
lent it
back.
to us,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
And then it's a great favor we're doing for him. Really, I can't tell you about it.
I mean, I don't.
I mean, that's very interesting, and I'm glad you shared that information with me. But I don't remember giving him permission to use my ship for that.
Yep, I knew it.
And his hand goes to his blaster.
Okay.
I mean, he never told us anything.
I'm gonna
This
charge
is
him.
your ship.
I'm gonna just like run, I guess, towards him away from the ship.
That seems like a bad idea. Like, where is he in range to behind us? Is he like directly behind us? Is he down the corridor?
He's standing about 4 meters behind you.
So not within Wookiee reach.
No, but within ranged heavy reach.
Sure.
What?
That's a bad idea, though.
What did you say the air thingy was called?
What did I say the air thingy was
Yeah.
called?
What?
Air
Corridor?
corridor?
Yeah, it's an air corridor, basically held in by, controlled by tractor beams to keep it in place.
Okay, so like, if I yelled, "Oh God, the air corridor is collapsing."
You don't tell us. You just do it.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna yell, "Oh God, the air corridor," and point behind him.
Also,
I'll
make a
pretend
hard
to-
bluff check.
I'll pretend to be Gaspig.
Can I make that check?
What bluff check? What would hard? Okay.
Okay.
Hard.
Is there bluff? Because I don't see bluff.
Deception.
Deception.
Ah.
Deception, excuse me.
Okay, so that's cunning. So hard. So it's 3 and 3.
Oh, you have deception.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have any rank. I have 3 ranks of cunning, but I don't have.
No, we're good.
Yeah. Ooh.
Welp.
That's a swing and a miss. That's 2 failure, but then no advantage or threat on that.
2 failure, no advantage, or threat. He does not believe you and draws his gun. Now, how about you give me back my ship?
Have I run over to him yet?
Yes, we can pretend you're nearing him.
I'll-
Seems reasonable.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like run.
Are you just going to run up to him and stand there, or do you intend to do something when you arrive?
I intend to put him between me and the group
Interesting.
Is
by just running past him to like the I guess threshold.
Ooh.
Exit door.
Right, okay.
Wow.
First thing we're going to do is everybody will be rolling initiatives.
Oh, okay.
In this case, this is going to be an average cool check.
Oh God, I'm not cool at all.
I was gonna say,
I'm
Can I-
pretty cool.
before this happens, can I
I'm like negative cool.
reach towards Osk and be like, "Here, I'll give him the keys," and then pretend to take something from him and start walking towards him to at least close the gap?
Sure, you can do that a little bit.
Okay.
But we're gonna get some initiative.
Okay.
I forget what to roll for initiative.
So you roll your cool.
Which
So
is
your
3.
Yes, you roll cool in
Presence.
this case.
So presence is 3, and then how much cool do you have within your 3?
0.
Okay, so you roll 3 green, and then it's average, so you do 2 purples.
Thank you.
This is how not cool I am.
The internet can't see that.
I know, but it's just really not cool.
That's really good.
Wow,
I did.
yeah, your initiative's really decent.
Pretty heckin' cool.
nice.
I'm gonna move these here so I can,
Yeah, do the math on that.
and then other people can.
And this is average difficulty, so 2.
Yes.
And I do have a point in cool and 2 presents.
I
So
have 1 fail. Disadvantage. Did you need these?
I get straight up.
I did not succeed, and I got 2 threat.
Okay, so here's what I want to know: how many?
I got straight up success. Two successes.
I'm sorry. Hang on. Time out. I'm doing this all wrong.
Okay.
Forget the difficulty.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Just roll cool.
I think, okay. I had 1 success and a triumph. Or not a triumph, sorry. 1 success and an advantage.
Okay.
Okay. Rex, what'd you have? Or Rushk?
2 successes and 2 advantage.
And I think
Osk
I just had a single success. Because it was 1 success.
and Mabel.
4 success, 2 advantage.
Our old lady's got it.
Okay, so we have a PC slot first. We have a PC slot second. We have a PC slot third, a PC slot fourth, and an NPC slot last.
Oh, wow, yay! Yay! I think I'm the last. I am. No, Steve is!
Okay.
Well, I
But
can.
we can freely
We can
exchange.
No, I know,
freely
I know.
exchange them.
It's nice.
From I have a question
So-
for you.
Yes.
From a world lore perspective, do ships like these even have keys, or do they have like data pad locks, or
We had a lock. We like...
right? But like once it like, does it have a way to denote who owns it? And does the owner have something that would denote it's theirs?
Okay, real
Tracker?
quick, like, out of order. Pilot. Whoever your pilot is, please make a pilot knowledge check.
I can do that.
You are a pilot.
Pilot is agility plus the thing, so that's 3.
It's average.
Oh, well, but
Oh.
you have a... Yeah, so you sub out...
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so
Okay.
for how many points you have in pilot, you sub in yellows. So you get 1 yellow and 2 green. Right? Because you have 3 agility?
No, I have
Two
2 agility.
Oh, so that's your pilot, yeah.
Okay. So I've been rolling things wrong already.
And then 2 purples to go with it.
Yes.
Excellent. Haja. I don't fail or succeed, but have 3 advantage?
No,
No.
you do fail.
Oh, I am bad at...
You fail but have 2 advantage.
Okay. Why do I... Okay, pass. Thank
Okay,
you.
we're gonna have to save that advantage for later on.
Okay.
So we'll remember you've got 2 in the bank.
Yep.
All right. Now we are going with initiative order. There is an answer to your question, Roosh, but
We
in
don't
the heat
know
of the moment, Mabel can't recall it.
Okay,
I'm busy running.
Okay.
I'll go second.
As a group, do we run or do we fight?
I mean, I was gonna fight.
I was
Okay,
gonna fight
cool.
too.
So when dude, I'm a gunner, like that's my job. So when dude pulls his gun, I pull my gun, and so what did he say? Why don't you give me
His ship back.
his ship back and be like, did you pay for the tour? And I'm gonna ask him that, and then my droid will translate that, and I will have my heavy gun targeted on him. Yeah.
Tour? What tour?
This is a tour of Central Point Station and what's the next place we're going? The Galaxy and
Ulesia. We're going to
Hans.
we're going to
next
Ulesia.
PC.
I will go. Did I successfully, step behind him?
You are in the process of getting behind him, yes.
Then I would like to strike him. And
Okay.
I have mentioned multiple times last episode that I was wearing my gloves.
Oh yes,
That's
yes.
true.
Okay, so your gloves are gonna give you
They are
some
shock
extra
gloves.
bits. Right. This is a melee check. All melee and ranged attacks are made at an average difficulty unless I say otherwise.
Okay,
It's 2 purples,
so 2 purples.
and
So
then
you look at your melee and figure that out.
Is Brawl a melee?
yeah. So your melee is
Here.
yeah, your brawl, and then you don't have any melee points, so you will only roll the number of dice that you have for brawl. So you will roll 2 green.
There you go.
Okay, but does one of them become yellow because I have Brawl, or is this melee? Or what is the difference between melee and Brawl?
Good question.
Excellent. Brawl is more fisty stuff, and melee is more swordy stuff.
So this would be brawl because you're wearing gloves.
This would be Brawl, yes. You
Yeah.
guys are
Excellent.
fine.
you
Excellent.
sub-
So I use...
Yep.
Yes.
You got it. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I do 1 success.
Two
Success.
success.
No.
No, 1. 'Cause it's 2.
Oh, it is
Yeah.
a double.
Oh.
Dang it. We need to look at dice cam.
Yeah. 1 success.
Okay, so you have 1 success and nothing else?
Yeah, everything else neutralizes.
Okay, so if you look at your shock gloves,
It would be so great to be
Oh.
looking at my shock gloves. Thank you. Where?
if you look at your shock gloves, you should see some information there about them. Does it indicate what happens on a hit?
You know...
They're over there. Steve found them.
Stun.
Thank you.
It has a special of stun 3.
Okay.
Yes. So I do 0 damage. I crit 5, and I do stun 3, and HP 1. I don't know.
Okay. So
This is not Dungeons and Dragons.
you have one success.
Don't tell Twitch that. That's what it says
I'm
on
sorry.
Twitch.
I'm sorry.
So narrate to me how you punch him.
So I want to like swoop by and then grab him. I'm gonna swoop by on what is my right side, so his left side. And then with my left hand, I'm gonna grab onto his left shoulder and then use it to like pivot and bring up a right hook into like his facial neck region.
Okay. So
I definitely want to come into contact with his skin,
Yes.
not his
Sure.
leather jacket.
I'm sure.
So an arm would work just as well if he's like got the like leather jacket that's got like the arms ripped off.
Rips arms off their leather jacket. That would be
Cool people.
Yeah, okay.
He's
I'm
the-
gonna come home and Steve's gonna be there with his arms, like his leather jacket with the arms.
Ripped off arms are cool.
So
You better get it with the Wookiee
he
too.
soaks the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
So he doesn't, the punch hits, but it doesn't
Well-
do much to him as a punch. But
It doesn't do any damage, I don't think.
Yeah,
you
we'll
do
let her-
manage to zap him for three strength.
Cool.
Yay!
Which is good. So you do the running up, you swing out at him as you swing by, and it hits him, and kind of, he jerks around a little bit like maybe he licked a 12-volt battery. He's a little surprised.
Better than
Next,
nothing.
Is he a little stunned or no?
He is a tiny bit stunned, yes.
Dazed.
Oh,
Do you want to go or should I?
I've got a holdout blaster with the stun setting. I don't know if it'll work, but
Go for it.
yeah.
I'll go last.
Can I
Oh, I have a stun setting too.
draw my blaster, or can I draw my holdout blaster as the maneuver and then try to shoot it as the action? Is that how these? Can I do both things?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, my
I'm
action
gonna
is
draw the
talking.
holdout blaster, and then I think I can set it to stun as an incidental. Basically, I can draw it,
Yeah.
set it to stun, and then try to
Right,
shoot it.
you're
at
fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
Hold themselves on the ship.
Cool.
I wrote.
So it's. So I rolled it's average difficulty, so 2 purple,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Should I do that?
I have no skill in ranged at all, but I do have 3 agility. So
Okay.
Ooh.
one success and 3 threat.
Okay, 1 success and 3 threat. Okay, here's what happens. You hit him, you do your base damage to him from your weapon, or are you stunning?
Yeah, I'm stunning. So I think that's 5 is the base
Okay,
damage.
that's good. Good grief. Okay, so you do that. The problem is,
Uh-oh.
in doing that, you also knock him against the wall of the tunnel thing. The corridor, the air corridor. You knock him against the wall of the air corridor, which causes it to blink out for a moment, and then blink right back on, which means you have lost some oxygen.
But I'm
Ooh.
okay, right?
Yeah.
I don't have lungs. I'm just like, what?
You just chirp and chitter.
Lungs are just there to slow us down. Oh.
It's true.
Next BC, please.
Okay.
Would you like to
Alright.
borrow a pen? A pencil?
How's our friend looking? Oh, also
A
give him
little
shoes.
ragged.
Okay. So
I put
He's
3
not
pencils on the table.
entirely happy about the whole oxygen going whoosh by him, by the way.
right. Can I, as part of moving, also don my brass knuckles?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. So
But that is your maneuver. Or no, excuse me, that's your action, and now you have a maneuver, so you have some movement or something.
okay. So I couldn't be able to attack him the same round?
No.
Okay. That's okay. I'm going to just run up and effectively go for like a full-on solar plexus punch.
As a Wookiee.
Okay.
Since I'm just gonna go for it and try and catch him off guard.
He's pretty stunned. We were talking about a
You're
tour,
tiny bit
and then he got
stunned.
electrocuted twice.
So what I'm doing here, though, is I'm using my pressure point talent. That says whenever I'm making a brawl check against an opponent, instead of dealing damage, I can do strain plus extra strain that ignores soak.
Equal to his rank.
Equal
of
to my
medicine.
rank in medicine.
So what I would do, because you had to use part of your turn to get your brass knuckles on.
Oh, I'm leaving them off.
Oh, you're leaving them off.
Yeah, I'm just running up and doing it.
That's fine. We're good then.
Okay.
So you run up to him and you take a swing, and what does it do?
So as far as description wise, or as far as the roll?
You know, as far as rolling dice goes.
Let's find out.
This time on our smart Wookiee doctor.
I
Succeed.
succeed with no threat or advantage.
Just even succeed. Oh no, this camera's blurry.
Yes,
Ah!
camera's gone blurry. You succeed with no threat or advantage. Okay, how much punchiness do you do?
Punchy.
So I don't know what unarmed punch.
Strength.
Just my brawn.
Or your brawn, yes.
Okay, so that's 3
Oh, very helpful.
plus my medicine ranks, which is 2.
Awesome.
So
and you had the one success.
Yes, I did.
He's not going to be terribly happy about that, but he is still up.
Yeah.
Okay, so he has a Wookiee in his face. He has this human sort of person who is just zapping with electro gloves.
I am a human. Thank you.
A well-gloved human.
I am.
He's been bounced off the retaining force field. And he's not happy, and he would like to shoot somebody now. And since the Wookiee is directly in front of him, that's who he's going to shoot. But because he's been stunned a couple of times, he doesn't have a very good chance at that. So, dear. Yeah, he misses entirely.
I say in response,
entirely.
I scream in his face.
He's too much going on for him. He all of a sudden feels overwhelmed. Misses you.
Okay.
Snapshot's no good.
Okay. I want to. Is anyone in my range? Is anyone in the way? No. Between me and him.
No, not really. Well, I mean, you've got a Wookiee standing right in front of him.
Okay.
I could go first.
The
That would be
broadside
if
of
you
the
moved,
barn.
yeah, because I don't want to shoot you with my long range heavy blaster.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can grab his other shoulder? Or
Like,
you can
like
do
do a
your own
grapple.
thing.
Do a grapple. kind
Well,
of
like,
thing?
I'm already,
Hold him
like,
in spot.
holding... I don't know. I just meant, like, if you step to his other side,
Oh,
then...
I don't want to be touching him when you zap him.
That makes sense.
That's really actually smart.
Hopefully
Yeah.
you're not a wet Wookiee. But
See,
still.
this makes sense because he's a doctor. He knows these things.
You have to scream clear before you do those things. Do you want to go first? And then I'll go after.
I just want to shoot him. Just let me shoot him. Is the Wookiee in the way or not?
Here, I'll hit him and then run away
Thank you.
and get out of the way.
Just let me
Yeah,
shoot him.
whatever.
And then we
Yeah,
can
do
both-
it. Do
okay.
it up.
Go
Um,
for it, do it again.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
We need her turn to pilot us.
Is there a purple one? Okay.
I mean, we're
So,
going to have to do a lot of... yes.
I'm gonna kind of move around him and do the same thing, only this time going for. In most creatures, there's a kidney there.
Uh-huh.
Wookiee Doctor!
Oh, nice.
Succeed!
Whoa.
Dr. Wookiee!
I think we found the kidney doctor.
3 success and 1 threat.
3 success and 1 threat. Okay, that's awesome. Here's what is going to happen, sir. So you do your brawn and damage, plus 1 for every success over 1.
Okay.
So that's a total of...
So that's 3 plus 2 plus 2 ranks of medicine. So 7 in strain damage.
Okay.
That skips the soak that he has.
And it does skip all of his soak.
Yes. He's out. He's getting hard enough that he just basically collapses. Unfortunately, he collapses across one of the force fields.
Oh.
And you're now really running out of oxygen because he stopped moving.
Is it?
Oh, we should pull him back in.
Oh,
Yeah.
Somebody.
I'm like right next to him. I pull him back in
So,
as my action.
as he falls, could she just catch him? Since I'm doing like a pressure point thing?
She can haul him back in.
Okay.
That's fine. So, so she does that. You have this Deveronian who is now potentially just asleep for a while. What
I
would you
plan
like
on
to
just.
do?
I'm just gonna keep dragging his body closer to the ship.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can we?
Okay. You get within about 6 yards of the ship, and you hear a tone.
Nice.
Like
Port locks off.
like a PA system?
Is it?
No, like a tone from the ship.
Oh.
Oh, yay! The ship knows him.
That's handy.
I try the
Keyless
door
entry. Keyless entry.
with the code that from last time that worked.
And
Yes.
nice.
Ship lock.
I guess we should probably search his body for whatever does
Well-
that tone.
Well, no, we should get all of the things off of him.
We just take him aboard the ship.
Just take him aboard the ship.
Yeah, we've got
Strip him in a holding cell as we leave.
I mean,
Are they holding cells?
They're holding
Yeah.
cells.
Okay, yeah, that's
'Cause-
fine then. Perfect.
like, I'm just putting this out there. We could just like rip one of his arms off.
I don't think we need to go that far, Wookiee Doctor.
He does have two, but
Didn't you take an oath to do no harm?
No, he graduated. He didn't do the.
no, to do no
Right.
harm. To do no harm.
Ah.
Okay, you're on the ship.
Thank you.
You have secured him.
And we
Okay.
took all of his gear, but we left him in at least his underpants.
Yeah, he's
Alright.
probably got
And
his underwear on.
You find what amounts to a fob of some description that appears to be the pass key for the ship.
While they were, so I would like to divide and conquer, where
We should-
somebody pilots
we
and
should-
leaves
we should-
while we're stripping
we
the
should fire
unconscious
up
Yeah.
person.
the ship, I think.
You pilot.
I can head up and do that.
Um,
Are we?
Okay.
We're not still on port lockdown, I guess. But yeah, I'll fire up the ship if that needs a check. Or
Alrighty.
something. Let's do
Ship.
it.
You
That's just
fire
fine.
up yon ship. Make a piloting check, please. Just average.
All right, yeah. Let's do the out of here getting.
Don't go.
They're working on Chewie.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's very
We'll call that 2 success.
Okay, you get it off the ground, you get it out of the hangar, and you are now flying away from Center Point Station.
When we
By the way,
Hmm.
you also realize, you must have heard it while he was asking Mabel. You also realize that the answer to Rush's question is the Bureau of Space and Ships, otherwise known as BOSS. There, as you recall now, there is a transcoder on the ship which identifies it throughout the known galaxy. Anywhere and anytime there happens to be a BOSS representative in the area.
That wouldn't be a small organization who, like, it would be easy to trick them, would it?
No, that would be an imperial organization.
oh, with the proper genetic identifiers, could we re-register the ship?
No, but with the proper computer usage, you could
Yeah,
try.
that's what I was gonna try.
Yeah.
Which is why I told you to try it. Because I have computer.
Nice.
Smartness.
I'm just take
Take
clearing
pictures
all
of
the weapons.
the new prisoner.
I'm taking pictures of his
Here,
stuff.
I'll hold him up for you.
No.
That's bad taste.
No. We take pictures of stuff, and then I'll go sit in the gun turret, because that's my favorite place to be.
Okay, he's packing a stun blaster and 2 stun grenades.
So I now have a stun blaster and 2 stun grenades, is what I just
Right.
heard.
If you really want them.
Yes,
Can I have a
I put them
blaster?
in my droid. Do you want a blaster?
Yeah.
You can have this stun blaster.
Excellent.
And I think I already have some stun grenades, but you can never have more.
You can have the
You can never have
grenades.
enough.
Does he have any other supplies on him?
No.
Oh, does
Yeah.
we never
But
checked
first,
the ship.
before we do looting of the body, I mean the perfectly unconscious man who we will legitimately get this ship from and guest, I'm going to try and do computer.
Yes.
Is it technically stolen if the rightful owner is aboard?
No.
No, it's hijacked.
Is it a difficult check? Because I feel like it would be.
Because I feel like we're kidnapping now.
Ryan?
Yes.
Is the changing of the system a difficult or normal check?
I'm just double checking real quick.
Ah, take your time.
It's probably incredibly serious if they find out we have the equivalent of, like, messed with plates, so maybe it'd be worth adding a destiny point.
I was thinking about that. And plus, when Ryan had been talking about it before, like, it's supposed to be a give and take flow thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm into it.
If you want to give him the dark side, that's
This is a 4 difficulty dice check.
Oh.
Ooh.
Can I maybe give you...
You have a lot of, like, corporate insider knowledge of, like, shipping and stuff.
I have that advantage from before.
Oh, you do indeed.
You have 2 points of it.
I don't know how I'm receiving that as a unit of currency.
Okay, so are you flipping a chip?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna upgrade one of your green dice to a yellow die.
Nice.
Okay, so now I have 2 yellow dice.
You're passing yourself an advantage, so take one of the little blue dice.
Nice.
There you are.
Wait, no, I have to see brain thing computer.
A question for you, because
Yes.
you still aren't at very good odds.
Mhm.
Does anybody else in your group know how to use computers? In other words, actually have ranks in it.
No.
I don't.
I do not.
I have intellect, but I don't. Intellect of 3, but I don't know if that's.
I have a medical data pad.
What is my security droid have any?
I thought your droid didn't have any skills specifically.
He doesn't.
No, he does not.
Except for carrying
you've
things.
got all the dice you can get.
Is there anything I could do to assist her?
That's why I asked.
Oh,
about
yeah,
the
okay.
No.
Could we give him another token?
No.
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 Okay.
You can only do 1 at a time.
So I need 4 purple dice?
Yes, you do.
Chat, blow on the dice. Make them lucky.
We could also try to find someone that said our die like this better.
Hey!
Oh my
Haha.
word!
Um,
Mm.
It does succeed.
Yeah.
I have 2 success and 2, 4, 5 disadvantage.
What are the odds? I think.
Aren't I unlucky, Doc? Yeah.
You fiddle with the appropriate things for a few minutes. It takes you quite a while, actually, to get this done. But you do succeed in changing the ship's registry. However, you have made quite a mess and left a big trail.
Should clean that up later, baby.
Should we
Wait.
rename it?
In like the cyberspace sense of hacking trail?
Yes.
Okay.
The Gibson knows we hacked it.
The effective equivalent of a Nigerian prince just stole a ship.
Super legit. 100%. And we're still in the core world.
Using a Hotmail website.
You are still in the core world.
God.
Let's
we
get out of
are.
here.
Yeah.
Yes.
We need to light speed jump to the place we're going.
Okay.
Since we never did it before, in a sense of urgency, while they're all doing these things because I'm not helpful on a ship, can I search the ship
You certainly can.
and like see if there's anything helpful on it? Like, I don't know, food
Yeah.
and medical supplies and
You just want
Water.
drugs.
Sure, you
Tim
can
Pats.
do that.
Okay.
Why, just for fun, why don't you make let me see here, what do I want?
Brawn check.
just ripping cabinets off the
what I would
walls.
like to name
Just
this.
give me a perception check. We will call it average.
Okay.
Can't hide food from a hungry Wookiee.
That's cunning.
Yeah. Perception's right.
Here we go. I fail with 2 advantage.
Okay.
1 failure with 2 advantage.
You. Okay, so you don't find any supplies. Apparently, he was in the process of restocking at Caster Town. The thing is, though, you do find one small compartment that is slightly out of the way and not quite as noticeable as all the others. You could, if you had to, fit somebody small in it.
I'm a human.
Well, this is more for smuggling, I think.
Well,
Or the body of the unconscious guy, maybe.
no, he was real big.
Okay.
Everybody
I'm
else
like
is
5
doing
feet.
something else right now?
I think
Yes.
I'm flying, I guess.
You are flying, yeah.
I'm going to put a certain satchel from my bag in this compartment,
I don't know.
and then close the compartment and not tell anyone that it exists.
Seems reasonable.
Okay.
I think you know what I'm talking about, Brian.
I sure hope so, though. It's going to be awkward if I don't.
Disembodied space god doesn't know what's happening!
Schrodinger's satchel.
It could be anything. But that's where I'm going to keep that for right now.
Okay.
Oh, good. I'm glad you told me.
Great.
Right. So.
And then
you
inform
need-
everybody that we have no food.
You need A, to figure out how to get to where you're going, and B, to do some astrogation checks to get there.
Okay.
Alright.
I can help.
I have planetary piloting. I don't know if that helps.
So
Probably not.
if
No.
Good, sorry.
I remember right, there was Keister Town on like one side, and then Centerpoint Station in the center, and then there was another town on the other side of
Another
that.
planet.
Another planet.
Another planet, yeah.
Should we
Yeah,
try?
that is not where you're going.
But should we try and get supplies there before we go on month-long trips?
Hey, that's up to you guys.
We could sell the ship there.
And get a different
But we
one?
need to go to a place on a ship.
Yes. but
We need to go someplace with a
Yes.
ship.
We'd have to.
trade the ship.
Maybe have...
But this ship's already really small.
Also,
that package, right.
also
Yeah.
maybe borrowed slightly. There's a trail leading.
Well, that's why
To
I
the-
want to trade it quickly.
not
Yeah.
have it.
I don't think that we would be able to afford.
Can I suggest that this discussion is best had while you're in hyperspace?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We can always get out of
Alright,
hyperspace.
let's
But we
figure out where we're
should go to that
going.
planet, I guess.
You
Because
don't
at the very-
hyperspace to that planet, though.
Well, at the very least, we need to have food, because the hyperspacing is a month, right?
Only if we hyperspace to this planet. We could hyperspace
Oh.
to a different planet
Let's
that
do
is
that.
closer.
Because the
Oh,
other place has
yes.
a very high Imperial presence. Never mind.
Time out.
This is bad. Well,
The other planet that everybody's talking about is literally as far away from Centerpoint Station as your first planet was away from Centerpoint Station.
Yeah, which was like
we
3
need
or
to go
4
further
turns.
away from that.
Yeah,
away
because
than
the
that.
people that are chasing at Osk will just chase us to that planet.
Yeah.
And then we'll be doing more running shenanigans. So we just need to hyperspace jump someplace.
Okay.
In the direction of Ulesia,
Okay. So here's what I'm going to have you do.
which is where Colony 3 is.
All right? I'm going to look at my galactic map. Somebody needs to make an astrogation check to program in the proper first leg of the course.
You are more intelligent than I am, right?
And I have 2 in astrogation.
Then
and-
you should do it, and I would like to assist, because I have astrogation.
And then it also takes 50% less time because I have Galaxy Mapper.
Awesome.
So I can do this quickly. Okay.
Nice.
That's a good thing to have.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I've shown you what I'm good at.
Okay.
I've only got to shoot the gun once. Like,
how tough is this check, Brian?
He's right down there. It's like a barrel.
I'm working that out in my head.
I just think this is part of the tour
It is-
experience.
It is a
sorry.
3 purple check.
As far as I am concerned, that's what happens when you don't pay for the tour.
If you lose 1 purple
can
under the
retire-
table,
you get
can it be a
put-
2 purple check?
That's exactly
No,
right.
Okay.
but I'm turning over a dark side point
Ah,
to upgrade the difficulty, so you are now rolling 1 red and 2 purple.
Kairos, don't do us wrong! Be better than them, Kairos.
Well, don't you get a blue one for an assistant?
no, you can't flip one to flip one.
yeah. Am I assisting?
You can if you want to.
Yes.
So we get a blue die.
Alright.
You'd get a blue die.
Okay.
So I want to help the team.
Upgraded.
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa.
So.
Well,
Oh.
you see, the thing is,
Okay. 2 success
Mm-hmm.
and a despair. I think, let's see. Oh, and an advantage, 2 success, and a despair.
Awesome.
First red die roll and we get a despair, or one of the first one of the session.
Okay.
No, that is the first one.
You know that the first leg of your run is going to be along the Corellian Run. The problem is you don't know exactly how far, because nothing in your little nav computer can pull up the location of Elysia.
Oh.
So...
Ah! The Amazon robot thought you were speaking to it.
Well, because her
Yes,
call
her-
name is, yeah.
Close to that planet name.
No, it's
Oh, we did name it computer.
it's named computer.
That's
I-
amazing.
So you say computer, play, and yeah. Anyway.
Don't be mad at me, droids. I did unplug the computer.
Yeah. So you make the jump. At some point during the jump, I'm covering your advantage now. At some point during the jump, which is going to take you about a week.
With no food.
Yeah, well, this is the interesting thing. Out from underneath the console rolls what it passes for a candy bar in this universe.
Yay! We have one candy bar.
We have food in the hold.
Oh god.
Oh.
Is there more underwear it rolled out from?
I don't know, is there?
I'm gonna go look under there.
You look under there. There are 3 containers of water.
Nice.
Hopeful.
There are 4 candy bars and 1 ration.
Okay.
How long will that last for 5 people?
Not very.
What about 4 people?
What about 4 people?
Also not very. If you skimp, you can make the week.
Okay.
Okay.
We skimp, obviously.
Can we
And
skip
we-
for 5 people though?
We don't let the Wookiee eat the prisoner.
I would like to keep the prisoner alive. Can we keep him out? Maybe if he's sleeping, he'll need less food and energy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If only you had a doctor with some capacity
yeah.
to administer sedatives.
I don't have sedatives, though.
You don't have sedatives? You didn't pack any sedatives anywhere?
I have a
Um,
shock glove.
You haven't got them secreted away somewhere that you and I don't know about yet?
No, I have. I mean, no.
I'll just
Every time he wakes
shock
up,
glove him out.
every time he wakes up, either you could shot glove him or I could just punch him again.
Are you sure you don't have those squirreled away somewhere?
I think he's trying to imply we have destiny. Maybe.
Oh, yes, that's how those things work.
Right.
Didn't you when we were at a station like a couple weeks ago when you were at some station?
That I happened to pick some up because I realized that I might be going on a long trip and might need to. I have insomnia and need sedatives sometimes.
Space Ambient.
Right. I'm sure if you're going to flip one of them bad boys.
I did.
Yeah.
That's very nice of you. I appreciate that. I'm sure actually what you managed to do was remember to pack an entire medical kit.
Oh.
That's
See?
even smarter.
That's even better.
Yeah. Just grab that.
Yeah. So I've got that. That's pretty cool.
What kind of doctor doesn't just have a medical kit?
Not this one, because
Look.
he's got it.
It was a hasty retreat.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of running around. You
Yeah.
probably it just slipped your mind momentarily.
Yeah. Okay.
The Wookiee fanny pack.
I've got a medical kit. Okay. And so I'll use.
Oh, I have a oh no, it's a different thing.
Luckily, that medical kit also has an IV bag in it. And
Awesome.
and we are going to keep him
Out.
happily sedated.
Excellent, very good to hear. So about a week later,
He's like,
you
We
come
still,
out
like,
of you
give
come
him
out
a-
of hyperspace. You are all very, very hungry. Somebody checks the nav computer and discovers they have come out at. Hang on, I just lost the page. That you have come out at a place called Druckenwell. It's a planet. And perhaps you'd like to recalculate and see if you can find the right route to go.
I will assist you again.
Do we want to, when we calculate that route, can we see how long it will take and then we can get food here?
Probably.
Yeah.
Alright, is this normally a 3 difficulty?
Right. I'm not going to upgrade it this time, though, so go ahead.
Okay. And I've got Mabel's assist.
I'm helping.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well,
Within
I mean,
reason.
We did?
yeah,
Right.
within reason. Yeah.
Ooh.
These punks.
That did not work. I think just an advantage and a failure.
an advantage and a failure.
An
Right.
advantageous failure.
Okay, so you weren't able to calculate the route, but being you are where you are, you could make a landing and take on some food if you wanted to.
I just realized I have Master Star Hopper. I can take strain to make the next astrogation check 1 easier. But is it reasonable to try to do it again, or just I did it and
Well, let's get food
Well,
and we
let's
can
get
do it
food.
again.
Yeah, let's
you
do
could
that.
take
It's just
the
'cause you're
strain
hungry.
now, and then have it be whenever you do roll the next one.
You're not yourself.
Okay.
I
I'm
don't
not
know
going to
how
make this complicated on you guys, alright? So you make landfall on Druckenwell, and you spend a few hours cruising around the starport there, and eventually find yourself with enough ration packs to maybe cover the entire party of people for a good, 3 to 4 weeks.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
do we
Is there a place? What's Druckenwell like?
It's not very nice.
Okay.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's probably a lot better than where you have been so far.
Okay. At some point, I would like to rent the effective equivalent of an Uber to about 10 miles outside of town, and drop off a certain friend, and then come on back.
Yeah,
I think it's just better to have him with us.
Really? Do you really think so?
Yeah, because he's in the hold and
Yeah, but we have to keep on feeding him.
And
well, but he can't get out and go to authorities and be like, hey, BT Dubs.
He might be able to. We don't know that he doesn't have voice command over the ship, because I don't know how ships work as
But if he's
Ariel.
also we don't
Mabel
know
knows,
anything.
Ariel doesn't
Well, we don't know anything about him. We could
Also,
try to figure out his identity and see if he's the type of person that would go to the
And
authorities. Like if he's a criminal,
He
he's not
works-
going to go to the cops.
He
But-
works for Boss.
Oh, he
No,
does?
he doesn't.
Doesn't he? This
No.
is his ship.
This is his ship, but Boss is the it's like the DMV.
Okay.
But it was
But
an
this
Imperial
is a
patrol
patrol
ship.
And it's his patrol ship.
Is it?
I think it was
Yeah.
just
Then yeah.
Yeah, but
Then
the
you're
other
right.
side of it too, though, just from a medical perspective, is that keeping him permanently on heavy sedation will kill him.
yeah.
Like,
I think he's maybe we could try to find someone that would take him out of town. Like if it's not a great spot, we could
If it's not a great spot,
We could
sell
ask
him
around.
as a slave, and
No,
then
that-
let's go.
not sell
Yeah.
him, but we can find someone to throw him out of town.
We could just
Or-
keep him and bind him and gag him
Yeah.
in the cell.
we could recruit him.
I feel like it's gonna take a long time for
At this point, he's been unconscious for a week.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just vote. I vote we keep him.
Keep him.
him.
I would say drop him.
We have an
Okay,
even number
let's
of
flip a
people.
coin.
Okay.
Each of
All
where you
right.
at. You vote.
Here.
Well, 3 of the sides are blank, and
Oh,
3
they
of the sides are not. So
Okay.
Coin.
Here we go.
Blank is drop him.
Blank is drop him. Symbols are not.
We don't even know his name.
Yeah.
we don't.
Well,
drop
we don't drop him.
All right.
We
Okay.
keep him.
He's our pet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to stock up on some more sedation supplies.
We could also wake him up and try to talk to him,
Yeah.
but
I think we should just get a gag and some
I have
handcuffs.
binders, actually.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
See?
I have binders.
Oh.
There we go. Perfect.
Hi, I'm an armory.
Well, all right.
You are such a well-prepared tourist.
Yay!
So I guess we're going to tie him up and wait for him to come to.
Let's leave
Yeah.
here, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So
After we get all of our
leave,
supplies.
Yes.
and we switch him from being sedated to being restrained.
Okay.
Great.
All right.
all right.
He not happy, I have to tell you.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah, I mean,
would not
I wouldn't
be happy.
blame him.
He's in a holding cell on his own ship.
He's a little
Yeah.
groggy, though.
He spends a lot of time cussing you out, groggy as he is.
He's, like, gagged.
Yeah, he's still doing it.
Okay.
You can tell. You can tell.
He's got those
That's
eyes.
fair. That's fair.
Oh, it's going great.
Okay.
Going great. Okay.
All right, so who wants to make the next astrogation check to see where you're going?
That ain't.
Still do you, and I still assist you.
Yeah, let's do it. So
And you
it's
take a strain
Do
to
you
make
still
it less
hard.
difficult.
I'm gonna take 2 strain to make it easier.
Take one strain.
Well, it's +2.
Oh.
So once per round, I can take +2 strain to make the next astrogation check 1 easier to a minimum of easy.
So is it now average?
So it's now average.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, yep, 3 intellect, 2 skill. Against all odds, it looks like we succeeded with 2 advantage.
Yay!
You
Nice.
succeeded with 2 advantage. All right, that's awesome. You now know where Alessia is. And you now know why you could not find it the first couple of times.
Okay.
Okay.
It is deep in hut space. There is a note in the Imperial databanks that in an official capacity, Alessia does not exist.
Oh.
Sounds like a good place to
Terrifying.
get rid of
Yeah.
him. Ship and prisoner.
Yeah.
I mean, visit.
Visitor. Unpaid tourist. Unpaid tour member.
All right. Okay, it doesn't exist.
Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is! The cameras are not zoomed in. I was like, why is this camera so off? It's because it's not zoomed in. Ha ha ha. I figured it out.
One of the other things I wanted to ask you, Brian, is during any of this week, could I have done something to get rid of my strain from last session?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, if we exit combat, you automatically can recover strain.
Okay.
Is that +2 strain I got from that astrogation check? Is that gonna stick around, or is that also gonna?
It'll probably clear in a day.
Okay, I'll have it for now then.
If you like, I can drive, or you can drive.
Cool.
Doesn't make any difference to me. I was driving. If you wanna, up to you. Or is our ship still in good shape? Should we? Is there any?
I'm gonna get a toolbox, and it's part of our supplies.
We're just going shopping a lot.
Okay.
Is that okay?
I'm going to assume that you all have some credits left to spend.
I actually
They don't. Yeah, no, they
That's
don't.
fair.
That's
Oh, I
the
don't
best
think we
part.
ever even got pocket money.
Oh yeah, we never did.
Oh, yeah.
I have some money. How much is a tool belt or a toolbox?
Okay, how much have you got?
$14.
$14. Okay, you
Credits.
spend 8 credits getting all the supplies and the food and everything.
Yay! You're
Do we,
all
can
welcome.
we get pocket money now?
No,
Okay.
you have to earn it. You haven't earned it at all.
I thought we just started the game with pocket money, but whatever.
Are we supposed to start the game with pocket money?
I don't know, you were busy running away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Um,
Also, I just realized my camera froze.
That's
Oh. Oh.
It's fine.
less than
you're just-
ideal.
You're thinking.
I'm
that's all it
thinking
is.
for a long time.
Alright, so you engage hyperdrive. You find the correct route.
I can press buttons on this.
There's no buttons to press. I got
So you come out of hyperspace about 4 days later,
Oh, that's close. Okay.
and you have not willingly come out of hyperspace.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, because this was a longer trip. Uh-oh.
Yeah. The problem is somebody has parked a couple of very large grav well generators at the point where this route you're on runs into official hut space. And those have hauled you out of hyperspace rather roughly.
Ouch.
Your ship has taken 4 strain. System strain.
Okay.
And you have to make a decision.
Yes.
I'm just looking at something real quick. Okay.
fair.
You have to make a decision because approaching you from the starboard side is what looks like a very ratty-looking sort of, I don't know, it's like a mid-sized combat ship of some sort. It's not a design you're familiar with. But they very quickly manage to get on your frequencies, and you hear somebody telling you, "Stop your ship for inspection."
That doesn't seem especially legitimate.
Okay. Hey, I'm moving now. Yay.
Oof.
Okay.
On whose authority?
On our authority.
Who's us?
You're in hut space. Who do you think us is?
It's the Huts.
Cool. So, it's clearly the Great Huts.
Okay, well, they can inspect us. We don't have anything.
You're right. We don't have anything.
We have a prisoner who would tell them anything to get let out.
Yeah.
Like,
have I been in hut space before? As an older, like, person who has been technicianing around.
It seems unlikely, given your background. I mean, I could be wrong.
Like, I, as a player, genuinely don't know how likely or unlikely, which is why I was asking. Which is totally fine. So, I have not, so I guess, yeah, this seems weird, but okay.
You might, somewhere along the line, have had an occasion to owe a favor to somebody.
That's true. I have.
Yes.
Quite often. Quite a lot. That is, in fact, the thing that I have done a lot.
All right, so what are you going to do? You've got this ship that's hailing you. It's telling you to stop and stand by for inspections.
Hey, your doctor. Could we have some sort of?
We can't fight that ship. They're like a super big gunnery ship. Right?
No. I mean, like, could we be like, we have a sick prisoner on board?
Oh yeah, I could do that.
It's a contagious zone. You don't really want to come on this ship.
I could set up a quarantine in the holding cell. They would be able to see everything else, though.
I meant, like,
convince
ship
them that the ship is
quarantine.
Oh.
And we're going someplace to get meds.
Are you good at lying?
Yes.
Well,
that has not proven to be the case so far.
Do some doctor talk, my man.
Yeah.
Do some
doctor talk.
And you even have a Gand who doesn't breathe to take care of the patient. So
That's true.
Yeah.
We have got a space.
Oh, do we have
It's
rebreathers?
airborne.
You have a spacesuit. That's our quarantine suit.
Yeah,
For the
actually,
Gand.
Oh no, I don't need it. Yeah.
Could one of us wear the spacesuit and talk to them on the? I don't know. Is this a visual link? Probably not. It's just an audio. Okay, good.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just use Dr. Talk.
You're
Okay.
active with
Dr. Talk.
Okay.
Dr. Talk.
So this is Dr. Rushk. Unfortunately, we can acquiesce to an external inspection. However, we have a contaminated prisoner on board who has been showing non-atypical signs of infectious disease, and we would hate to get those. We aren't sure the contagious nature of it, and we would hate to get those who haven't already been exposed to it exposed to such a virulent disease that has currently taken out potentially full cities of the people that it has been exposed to.
Okay, how about a deception check, please? This is going to be 3 purples for you.
How many blips do we have? Is it worth?
It's 3-3.
Can you add medical?
Yeah, can I add my medicine?
Can you assist with deception?
No.
Okay.
I don't know how you would assist on a comm.
Could one of us make groaning noises to assist with the deception?
I will count that as an assist. Yes.
Yes, I'll assist you.
But you have to have deception as a ranked skill, in
Which
order
I have.
to really be useful. Okay.
Just very successfully groaning. Like deceptively
Okay.
groaning.
Okay, so that's an additional blue die for you.
Deception is cunning, so that's 2, that's 1. Okay.
Or are we gonna use a blip or?
No, we're not
No,
using a
okay.
blip. Not yet.
I wonder how this will go. I succeed with one success and 1 disadvantage.
Awesome. I love this. You're somebody sick on board?
Yes. Prison.
And you say it's a virulent disease known to take over and take out entire planets?
Cities, not we haven't gotten to the planet stage yet.
Cities? How big a city?
Central. Have you heard of Central?
Have you heard of Centerpoint Station?
Yes, I've heard of it. Just
It's
last
like
week.
the biggest.
Um,
That's literally
it-
the biggest station.
It didn't take out the entire station, but it did take out Nulltown, and that's where it started. And so what we're trying to do is
Why are you bringing this sick person to us?
I have a colleague in Hut Space who is a expert xenobiologist on Colony 3.
I need another deception roll, please. This you're not gonna like this. I'm sorry, but this is going to be daunting.
Okay.
This is 4 purple dice.
I think Colony 3 might have been a mistake.
Um,
to mention.
And I am flipping a dark side.
Oh no.
God damn
Ah!
So one of those is going to become red.
Okie dokie.
Can we flip one too?
No, you can only
No.
put one thing.
Do we
No.
still get an advantage dice for having multiple groaners?
No, because you have passed beyond the point where that is going to be useful to you.
Okay.
You have now stumbled into something else that is causing you problems.
All right.
He wants to murder us because we're a risk to the entire galaxy.
Oh, shit.
I mean, so we have 2 disadvantage and a despair.
But we have
No.
1 success.
No, we don't, because that's also a failure.
Yep.
So 2 disadvantage, but also a despair.
Will we fail? Or, well,
Good stuff. Good.
it's
But we
even.
didn't. I guess it is a failure if you don't succeed.
Yeah, there's no explicit failure, just despair.
I order you to leave this sector immediately. Back the way you came.
Okay.
If you do not leave in the next 30 minutes, I will blast you from space.
We have 30 minutes. Can we get around this? We can't get around this.
I mean, so he's like turning off the grab well.
How many people do you say? What's the crew contingent for the fighter that we're talking to?
Yeah, it's not a fighter. It's more of a mini capital ship.
Oh,
Yeah.
But it's a design you've never seen before. So there's probably, if you had to guess, and you do, there's probably at least 50 people aboard it.
That's not something that one Wookiee can take on in a fight.
No.
I think
we should turn
leave.
around. Let's turn around.
Would you like to figure out where we can go that's near to here that can get us skirting around?
So, while we're still hailing the Hut people, I am going to be like, do you know of a port close by where we can restock on supplies
Medical supplies.
that is not in Hut space?
Well,
I'm gonna do a thing.
Do it.
Get out. And
Yeah.
he closes the comms.
I was gonna do a thing.
Oh, what are you going to do?
I was going to flip a token and then talk about how the person who I owe these favors to is actually a person who is a kind of powerful person, and then
I don't know if that helped
No.
with this. No.
No, I think they're worried about me starting an epidemic.
that's fair.
I think Colony 3 mentioning probably was also probably a problem.
Well, then never mind. We'll just leave.
So,
Seems reasonable.
take us away, Astragator.
I assist you.
How do you spell despair?
All right, this
D.
is gonna take half the time, but
ESPAIR.
I guess yeah. Let's go back the way we came until we're just out of.
Do you want to flip a token?
It's a little early.
Yeah.
Let's.
Nah. Let's.
They're watching us.
So basically, you just want to blip your hyperdrive on and off.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Just
make an average astrogation check, not to crash into any large planets.
That would be helpful.
I'll do that.
that
And then I'll keep it at average. Because that once per round thing, is that a combat thing, or is that the kind of thing I can just always use, or?
It's
I don't know what a round is.
in combat. It's once a round.
Okay. That is a success with a threat.
Only one.
2 success and 1 threat.
Yeah, 2 success and
2
1 threat.
success and 1 threat. Okay. So you make the jump. It's just a little blippy jump. You land in a clear place, but you're not really sure where it is because you didn't really program it all that carefully.
Naturally. All right.
So it might take a little while for your nav computer to recalculate your location and then perhaps plot a new route.
Okay.
All right.
So we obviously can't do a direct flight.
Yeah. Is the planet in hut space? Or Ulesia, you said it's in hut space?
Yeah.
It certainly seems to be, yes.
Is there?
Go ahead.
Is there like a back doorway of getting into places?
Well, it's space, so I figure we could.
Well, but the main there's grav thingies.
Yeah, but you can't. I don't think those are like everywhere, so we could just like kind of go along the border for like a while, and then there should be something like that.
Yeah, like go to where the wall is more of a chain link fence and less of a iron wall.
So like
or
the
at the
less.
very least, we'd be interacting with different people and could lie about it.
Right.
Maybe. Do we know does anybody have known someone that used to like smuggle things in and out of hut space? Because maybe like smugglers would know how to get into hut space.
No.
I kind of know about smuggling a little, but I don't know about hut space specifically.
You don't?
Yes, I do. Ooh,
I have
it just didn't work.
I have a rank in
Do I?
Underworld.
Do you want-
Sure,
you
you
want
can know
their-
about snuggling. You
Should
can know
I-
about snuggling and hut space.
Should I actually start telling my teammates about my history?
Do you know about hut space?
I could be on a diplomatic mission to hut space from my parents.
I know about smuggling things into hut space. I flipped a thing.
Okay.
How do you know about smuggling things into hut space?
Well,
Is
because
this part of the tour?
yes. Well, again, you see, when I was a little more down on my luck than I am now, which maybe I was actually on better luck then. Who knows? I spent a lot of time doing odd end jobs, trying to just make ends meet, and I had to keep food on the table for my kids. And
You have kids?
Yeah, we're
yeah,
learning
she's
a
like
lot.
50.
Oh.
We've learned a lot about this.
So you're
You smuggled kids into...
No, I smuggled items to get money to feed my children.
Well,
Through hut space.
Well, that's where I smuggled the things
Yeah.
some of the time. Well, some of the times.
Okay.
cool. You're neat.
Do you know a cool route to go and can help him with the planning of the astro space?
I think I do, since I flipped that token. Do you think that?
I think you might have somewhere in your brain some important knowledge about how to get around into hut space without attracting too much attention.
There's this one spot that's like near a nebula that they don't patrol too much because they figure the nebula isn't going to be something that people want to hang out in, and it's not near any major outlets. There are a couple small, minor towns and stations mining asteroids near there, but nothing too bad.
So that sounds actually pretty familiar to me, just in the... Like, I think I know what you're describing, but I didn't know that was a route. I've got I've got a rank in Outer Rim Intelligence.
Oh.
So this seems like something that maybe I would
I have
be
2
able to
ranks in
dredge it.
that.
But also Underworld. So like I don't know.
I think that's reasonable. I think you have enough knowledge to know what she's talking about and to know where she's talking about. Because something like a nebula can be pretty dangerous. So it's probably marked on the chart somewhere.
Do not go with a big X.
Right.
Which is what I know because I've got education ×2.
I
So I'm just
don't
like,
know anything.
We're not supposed to go there.
you guys can't see, but like, this is my, this is the knowledge area, and I'd like to point out there's none of it right there.
You have a
There's
droid.
none of it.
The droid knows.
No, the droid doesn't. The droid
the droid is a
translates.
backpack.
And
And
Oh.
a backpack.
Yeah.
It holds my stun grenades.
It knows enough to
and
hold a stun grenade.
handcuffs.
Okay.
it also, like, knows that we're full of shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
the droid is very aware that no one here knows what's going on.
All right. So continuing the tour, I think
Droid knows.
I can try to punch those
Droid
coordinates
just
in.
keeps beeping. You didn't realize
Okay.
this, but
Yeah.
Droid is beeping, dun, 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 which is a 3-hour tour over and over again.
So you're going to use the nebula as a navigation point, I assume.
Yeah, we use the nebula as a navigation point to just sneak onto the side of pet space that
Okay.
Mabel was talking
I'm
about.
gonna pretend you make the little short hop to the area of the nebula. But now I'm gonna want some piloting checks as you navigate around the nebula.
Is that a space or planetary?
Or through the nebula. What you gonna do, around or through?
That's not planetary. Planetary is flying on the planet.
On the planet.
Damn it, I'll be useful at some point. There's nothing to shoot. There's nothing to punch.
I mean, through sounds good.
We're not...
Does it?
No.
No, what do you think?
Faster,
Yeah.
give you more cover.
We should go along the edge of the nebula with, like, a fair girth. Because nobody
Which-
really looks at the nebula too much.
Which will be longer, slower, and not give you any cover at all.
Yes.
But is that if that's the route? If that's what worked?
That's what has worked for me in the past.
I'm going to die on this ship.
You're the doctor.
Chirp, chirp, Steve.
Whose problem is that?
I can't fix the vacuum of space.
Not with that attitude.
All right.
There's a fair amount of loud mumbling and grunting and groaning coming from the holding cell all of a sudden.
Oh. I'm going to go check on that. I'll be right back.
Thanks, Doctor.
do
Shall
that.
we fly?
Yeah. So you say around.
Yeah.
Brushk,
Yes.
he's looking at you. His eyes are like bug-eyed. He's looking at you and trying to say something.
He's freaking out. He's still wearing binders, yes?
And
Yes.
And the gag.
Yes.
Okay.
So, I'm going to approach him and take his gag off.
through the
Don't
bars?
take my ship into the nebula. It's not rated for it.
Noted.
Kill us all.
Noted.
Rated.
I appreciate your concern.
We're going around it. It's cool.
We are going to be going around it, so that's something. But your voice is very grating, so I'm just going to put this right back on.
Water or something?
Can we ask him his name before we
I
put
don't
it?
need to give him
I
water.
don't know. I feel like we should
I can do that in an IV.
know his name if we're gonna keep tying him up.
He tells you his name, but you don't believe him for some very specific reasons.
Okay.
One, because it's physically impossible.
His name?
His name?
Who he is claiming to
what?
be.
What he says his name is.
Oh. What?
Okay.
In, in some sectors, it would get you arrested.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
we can still call him that.
I think that's his name.
Sir?
Like, I 100% think that's his name.
So-
And I'll be like, hey, how you doing?
I'm gonna speak to the camera as if the camera is him for a second. Sir, I am a doctor. You can't do that there. I know this to be true. So
He just like closes his eyes and shakes his head. You have the distinct impression that if he was talking right now, you'd be saying, "Who are these?"
I am an educated Dr. Wookie, thank you.
How did I lose my ship to these guys?
3 hour tour.
So the gang is going to go back on him.
Right.
And he wants us to go around. He says that it's not rated for internebula travel.
Well, what is rated for internebula travel?
You're the mechanic. I don't know.
Actually, I mean, could we try to? We could try to figure out if that's true. Maybe.
I mean, yes, I can do that.
Is there anything in any of my medicine books that talks about anything about like nebula poisoning or like?
I'm gonna use my mechanics to like know like what's really the worst thing that could happen if you're not rated to go into a nebula.
Oh god, we're all going to die.
I would assume it's something like swallowing ball bearings and jumping in an MRI. So
let's put it this way. Rush, your medical book is very clear on the fact that going into a nebula without the protection of a spaceship is probably fatal.
Yeah. So let's go around.
Seems fair. This is my idea originally. This is my wish.
The system has
Well,
8
someone wants to go outside.
strain. Could we have it took the strain from the grappling hook situation, the gravity well.
Do what needs.
I have solid repairs.
Yeah, let's repair the ship before we try to do anything with a nebula.
I'll do
Just
some
gonna put that out
repairing.
there.
Okay. Let's see. How much strain does it have right now?
It took 4 strain.
So it's at 8, or it's at 8 health out of 12.
So
System-
Out of 12.
Yeah, it's at 8 out of 12.
is
System
repairing
strain.
it a mechanics check?
Yes, it will be a mechanics check. Average.
Average mechanics.
Yep, average mechanics.
Okay. Double dip that.
Yeah, is anyone else
I don't.
mechanics?
Can I use education to assist her?
No, you have to have the point in mechanics, I think. I'm looking at his sheet, and he doesn't anyway. So,
It's all you, Taki.
here we go.
I have leadership. I can cheer you on.
I fail!
With 2 advantage.
1 failure and 2 advantage.
Okay, so here's the interesting thing. You can use those 2 advantage to
Go
release
on.
to heal 1 strain.
On the ship?
Yeah, it's a mechanics check. Why not?
Okay. Do you want to do that? Or do you want to
yes,
save the advantage?
but because I have solid repairs, I get +1, if that's okay. Is that okay?
Did you succeed?
No.
No.
Then it's not okay.
But it says whenever he repairs a starship or vehicle, not upon success.
And you get like an extra advantage. Is that what you're telling me? What are you telling me?
You
What do you
heal
get?
an extra 1.
Yeah, I heal an extra +1 hull damage per rank of solid repairs, of which I have 1.
Okay,
But that's
All
hull
right,
trauma.
yeah.
go ahead.
Okay.
This is strain.
That's fine. He said go ahead.
Yeah, I said go ahead.
We go with what he said.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's
Have your
actually
cookie.
2.
Yay, thank you!
Oh, yeah.
I like my cookie.
Tiffany, would you do me a favor? Recenter the dice tray and the chips, please. I'm losing track of some of the chips.
So we're at 3 and 3.
Yep.
Thank you. All right, so we're going around the nebula. This is what we've decided.
Yes.
Okay, give me whoever's flying, please. I'm going to require you to make a hard piloting check. And I'm also going to add 1 setback die to that. That's the little black one.
Okay.
Are we allowed to assist in piloting?
You sure you can try?
All right.
I assist.
Thank you. Because I'm a skilled jockey, I remove 1 rank of skilled jockey. I remove 1 black dice per rank from piloting space.
Oh, fine.
That's
Okay,
okay.
that's all right. I'll remember that.
No.
Do you want higher reaction time?
Oh, God. Cut drugs. Cut drugs.
What is high reaction time? Well,
You want some drugs from the
You-
Wookiee doctor?
You want?
Do you want a dope space?
It's like some caffeine. only it's much worse.
I,
what,
I don't think you should take the trucker drugs.
Okay.
I say
pet
let's try it.
pills.
We're not being shot at. I might as well try it now, and then later, when things are bad, I'll know if it works.
I feel like
Or later when
I,
they're
I only
pregnant.
have one.
I feel like this is a
Okay.
situation we do when we're being shot at.
Yeah,
We just
let's
stop the pilot with adrenaline.
Okay, hard piloting check. To do some hard
I have
piloting.
very specific skills, okay? Well, that's pretty good.
Oh,
Ah, it's not awful.
4 success and a threat.
4 success and a threat. Okay, you're about halfway around the nebula.
Is it threat or disadvantage?
It's the
We've
same.
been-
Yeah, we've been
Okay.
calling it. Yeah,
Okay.
Both.
it's threat.
Because
Yeah,
we're ridiculous. We're odd.
it makes sense.
Okay.
Flip-sided though. The GM is just threatening in general,
Yeah.
so that's...
So I was about halfway around.
Okay.
Yeah, you're about halfway around the nebula. And no, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, you're halfway around the nebula.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna stack that threat up for later.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Do you keep track of all of our unused anti-threat? Okay.
I do.
I thank you for doing that.
Oh, right. Okay.
Maybe we should start trying to track these things.
All right, halfway around the
No,
nebula.
that seems like tracking
Um,
Destiny. That seems silly.
Make another pilot check, please.
I
This was
help
a-
you again.
This was
This
a
is
great
hard as
idea.
well.
Great
it?
idea to go so far. As I say, jinxing it, I guess. Thank you for this. But it doesn't have a black die, this one. It doesn't have a setback.
It might.
Oh, do you want him to re-roll the same exact thing?
Yes, please.
All right.
So,
Did you add a setback die?
is it
No.
one?
No.
to-
He took it out because of his skill.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That is a success. 1 success with 3 advantage.
Okay.
Ah.
All right. You get all the way around the nebula, and about the time you do, your nav computer starts chirping at you and is showing you what can only be Elysia somewhere ahead of you.
Oh,
hey,
you knew the shortcut.
hey.
I guess I did.
It's a shortcut.
Awesome.
So there it is. Fly over to it. I assume you do.
Let's fly over. Anything we want to do first?
Hail them and let... No, we shouldn't. If this place isn't supposed to exist. I
Yeah.
was going to say, like, request docking.
It's a planet.
So we got the information
The
that
ground.
We're going to Colony 3 on the planet.
what we're looking for is a valuable cache of goods on Colony 3, but we don't know anything other than
We
the
know
fact.
Jaxo is his name.
Yep.
And we know
Jaxo.
Sojourno gave us the information. But we need to go to Colony 3 and we need to land at Colony 3.
Then talk to Joxo.
Jaxo. Yeah.
Should we tell that which shall not be named in many systems because it's illegal, what we're up to?
Why? You don't tell the prisoner what you're doing.
Yeah, we don't want to be monologuing.
Right, but
Do you want to go monologue? We'll pilot for you.
Aha! Here we are in hut space, and we are going to
He
be...
seemed to know we were near the nebula.
Yeah.
That's true.
But we were. It's a small ship, so he probably just heard us.
Or looked out the window.
but basically, like, you know, we should impress on him that if he goes along with what we're doing and not making it harder.
Oh, you want to
potentially-
try and convert him?
Or just, you know, if he
Convince
wants
him-
to make it back out of hut space alive,
Yeah.
don't cause us trouble.
Okay.
And what methods will you be using to do that?
Well, we've tried most of the electric ones.
I think this is this. I don't like this plan,
That's okay.
but that is just because
I think we should just leave him on the ship.
Yeah, we have the fob.
All right.
He'll be secured.
And
drug him.
I don't have any more of those.
No more sedatives.
I didn't get any more because we weren't going to keep
Makes
him
sense.
medicated.
It's just, you know, the longer we keep him tied up and angry.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going on like
Yeah.
4 weeks at this point.
Yeah, well, and
True.
also
I
the...
feel like maybe we've used the gag not all of the time.
Well,
Hopefully.
I might have played cards with him at some point. He knew some Angry Birds, like cheat codes.
Like, I want us to at least be like civil to him.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
I want it to be like,
I could
a
have played with
civil-
him. I have with me a Subruk deck and chance cubes.
Oh yeah.
I might owe him some money now.
Maybe you
It's
didn't-
been a long trip.
Maybe you didn't gamble for the ship. That's what I'm saying. Hopefully.
I mean, you already owned it.
Okay. I say we just leave him on the ship.
Yeah.
Bound in a cell.
There's no reason to tell him anything.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
just doesn't need to know where we are.
But
or how
we
are.
could also make a deal later that we'll give him the ship back when we're done with all this. We can do that.
I think we should treat him like cordially.
Yeah.
Like, or respectfully as much as you can do that with someone you've kidnapped.
We already established I won't eat him.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
When we were
or
starving.
rip his arms off. I also
Yeah.
suggested that.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna leave him on the ship. Maybe we tell him we're doing an errand. No, we'll just leave him.
Just don't even tell him
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
We'll be back.
Don't
No.
just leave. Just say
Yeah.
nothing.
Yep. Okay. So
Okay.
let's try and find a port near Colony 3.
Will there be a port? It's just the ground, right?
That's a port.
Colony 3. Yeah.
The Colony 3 is a port, maybe. Maybe they've got a landing strip.
I don't know.
So what you're saying is you would like to fly over Lessie and assess the situation.
Yes.
Excellent. I agree with that. Goodness me.
We're
We're
very
sorry,
deliberate.
GM.
We're very deliberative.
The
It's a new system. I'm scared to make
Me
choices.
too.
What could possibly... Oh, I shouldn't say
Somebody has knowledge Outer Rims, right?
that.
Yes.
Yes. Maybe
I
it
have,
has a bunch
I
of
have
it.
2 points.
Okay, one of you roll a average check, please.
Check, please.
Do you want to assist me?
Yeah, because I can assist. I believe.
Yes, you do have a point.
Whoa!
Victory!
Triumph!
Yeah, triumph.
Everything
But
else.
everything else is
Yeah.
neutral. So we don't succeed or fail, but we get a triumph.
Which is a success.
Yes.
Yes.
No, but that's
No.
That's part of
canceled.
the-
Yeah,
That's part of the.
Oh, it's canceled?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not canceled. It just there's 2 failures, 1 success, and a triumph.
But
Yeah.
the triumph counts as a success. So.
But it also
and a
counts as
triumph.
a triumph.
Yeah, so it's basically, nulled out, but with a triumph.
I'm confused about whether or not victory and a triumph count. Does a victory count as 2 points or 1 point?
It's one. It counts as basically one success.
That is what I thought.
Yeah. So you have
Okay.
it right. And in addition, it is also triumphant, which
Yes.
can't be canceled.
Excellent.
Not even by a despair, which could happen.
Yeah, which really complicates things.
That is nice. Maybe?
Okay.
Alright, so the obvious facts is that it's basically an ocean world with some small continents on it. There's a number of islands all over the place, smaller even than the continents. It's pretty obvious to see
I don't need to
the
pee.
major locations. There's one major city on each of the 3 continents. Okay, that's pretty easy to determine.
Are they
A quick
on-
check of the database again tells you this thing isn't really on the map officially in any way, shape, or form. But it's in hut space, so you know the huts run it. As far as being able to tell where to land or get any deeper information than that, you're not very successful, but you do manage to work out which of the 3 locations is Colony 3.
Cool.
Cool.
Sweet.
So we should head there.
Is it on a continent or in the water?
It is on a continent.
That is good.
Okay.
Can I take over piloting?
Sure.
I have 2 planetary pilots.
Oh,
Ah,
He's
Yeah.
the space person. I'm the planet person.
nice.
Drive us away, Gand.
Cool.
That's not really the way that works, but whatever.
What?
Well,
Are we still in space?
is it like driving a car versus flying a plane type difference?
Yes, exactly.
So you're the pod racer.
I'm the pod. That's cool. Let's get a van.
The tour bus.
All right,
Okay, so you've got that much information. What do you want to do next?
it's run by the Hutts. We could just fly directly right into the middle of it and take our chances. Try to land on the outskirts and walk in.
Yeah, let's do it.
Are there a lot of planets in Hut space?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure that we're not going to run into the same people.
Are there like
that we told that there's like a city-killing virus on our ship?
Is there
Is that like a phone book?
okay, so we can see them. Is there radar? Are there things? Are there patrol ships? Does it look like there are police?
No, it's conspicuously devoid of aerial traffic.
Yeah, let's just go on.
Yeah, they probably.
Conspicuously?
It's probably quarantined.
Yeah, and we're the only ship in the sky.
Closer to Colony 3, there is a landing pad on the outskirts of the colony.
Perfect, let's land there.
I'm down.
You're the pilot, so say yes.
Yes, let's
Excellent.
land on that one landing pad.
Cool.
Pilot, give me a perception check, please. Average perception check.
Yeah, but you actually have that stat in this game, right?
Yeah, perception. Perception is cunning. Okay, so an average.
I've switched from Angry Birds to Surgeon Simulator on my data pad.
All right, perception check.
Well, that's
Neutral.
with one advantage.
Neutral with one advantage.
Yeah, okay, so you don't notice anything in particular, but you do feel like maybe you should land slowly.
Land slowly.
That's
Just like normal, very nice and slow.
Like gravity is
Real gentle.
higher.
He said just that we feel, or that you feel that we should land slowly. I don't think we should guess.
All right, let's
what it is.
let's land slowly, like we're landing a borrowed spaceship, not a rental spaceship. So just like gently.
We borrowed it from a nice friend.
Yeah, we borrowed it from nice.
All
We're
right,
that kind of
more-
landing.
One more average piloting check, please.
Who's just bound and gagged in the hold. It's fine.
No, we rode someone else.
Ah!
Was it?
Oh no!
It jumped out. It doesn't count.
No, it does.
No.
We saw what it was.
Oh, well, that had to happen sometime.
We had advantage though.
Three failure and 3 advantage.
Okay,
We're gonna need a new ship.
I don't know who let you be pilot.
No, no one does.
You still managed somehow to land too hard. Fortunately, though, probably the reason you landed so hard is that you made a last-minute dodge to avoid the various creatures milling about in the area of the launch pad, or the landing pad.
Oh.
All right.
Great.
And
The ship takes some hull damage
Great.
to the tune of how many failures did you have?
3.
To the tune of 3.
Does that, and that's just straight up trauma. It doesn't care about the
Yeah.
armor.
Yeah, it doesn't care about the armor.
Great.
You're all aware that the ship is sitting a little cockeyed now.
We're just like,
Do we hear cursing coming from the hold?
Or you would if there wasn't a gag in his mouth.
There we go.
But you have landed.
It's a new ship. You're still getting your legs.
You've only landed it once before.
So there were these creatures outside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are creatures.
Yes, some of them look very familiar.
What
Others do not.
lets us perceiving?
Can I dredge up some xenology
yeah,
to see if
Well,
use xenology.
It's easy enough at this point. Okay, you guys have been around the galaxy long enough now. You see various species like Tigruda, Twi'leks. There's some Klatunians, some Biths, some Tradoshans. There's even a few scrawny-looking Wookiees running around, and there are a bunch of things that look exactly like the thing you met on Centerpoint Station.
Oh,
with
okay.
too many arms. Okay.
Did we land in the
which
middle
one?
of a farmer's market?
The
Like
pushy
why?
guy?
What was it, Jaro or was it Sojourno?
Well,
Sojourno.
Okay.
Sojaro was a Twix or whatever.
And he doesn't have too many arms. He's got the right number of arms.
It's too many legs.
Sorry, that was a
That's
little
right.
spaces.
Yes, it was.
Wow.
Or did we land in the middle of a farmer's market, or is the landing pad just like really busy?
You're not exactly sure what's going on. Nobody seems to be too intent to get anywhere or to do anything. They're just sort of here.
Did they look...
Scrawny Wookiees.
Well, I was going to say, did they look, like, shocked that there's actually a ship landing on the pad?
If anything, they have taken no notice of you whatsoever.
Oh.
Except, perhaps, for the things that look like Sojourno.
Cool.
This is...
We should get off the ship.
Does the ship have like a loudspeaker? I don't know. Maybe we can...
Excuse me, will you come in peace? Like, no, let's just get off the ship and say hi.
Alright, what? I guess if there's all these species out there, the atmosphere is probably breathable, so... Yeah.
Well, so
yeah.
I can't think of a reason that like our characters would be like, oh, I don't want to go outside because these people are like,
no, it's fine.
Yeah.
But they look fine. They don't look like malnourished and like sickly and like.
What's your doctoring skill?
Yeah, see that.
What's your medicine skill?
Yep.
I would have to get a closer look. I would
so
have to see it outside.
we should leave the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, Gan's excited. Got it. Emptied my
Yeah.
camera recently.
You
I'm
see all that
ready.
water?
I don't know what my planet's like. What's my planet like? Am I bored with water? Or am I excited by water?
Alright, but yeah, I
That's
guess...
my inspiration.
4 out of the 5 of us, let's leave the ship.
Yeah. We'll take
Okay.
a...
Selecting
Make your
a
way off the
ship.
ship.
Which one's unlocked?
So, yeah, I'll go off first.
I'll be after you. Wearing gloves.
Okay, so I'm gonna back you up just a bit.
Okay.
You're gonna open the door, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That makes sense. Okay, everybody rolls perception.
Okay.
Oh, that's
This is an average check.
Oh, I actually do have a notch in perception. Amazing.
Oh. Okay.
I'll steal it.
Yeah.
Steal green.
Brian, I have 1 success and 1 threat.
One fail.
One success, one threat. Okay.
I fail.
I also have 1 success and 1 advantage.
One success and one advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have
1 threat.
1 threat.
One threat. Okay, so Rushk and Osk, you both hear what sounds like humming going on outside the ship.
Like,
It's kind of musical. Rushk, you find it very, very pleasing. It makes you smile a little bit in a pleasant, relaxed way. Ask, you're not so taken with it. I mean, it seems like a nice enough song, but you're not getting much out of it. All right. Mabel, for reasons you cannot explain, you feel as if you are enjoying something you don't know what it is exactly.
And what was mine? I failed.
You're nowheres.
Ah. I'm like, what? Why?
so like,
It must be something about your ears. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't have any.
so like, I kind of feel like
That'll do it.
I kind of feel like I have a nice blanket around my shoulders or something. Like,
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good way to put it.
Oh, good.
This is a good, safe place. I feel good here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's been many times in my history that I've felt this way.
I am
Like, I would actually say that out loud. Like, Rushk would say that.
something is not right, and I can't put my finger on it, but
It's so relaxing to finally be out of that cramped, stuffy ship.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess we should go,
Let's go find Joxo.
I suppose. Yeah. We should.
why don't everything's
Yeah.
a little weird. Why don't we stay on the ship and maybe try to use the communicator
I'm like
to talk to
wandering
someone.
off.
Yeah.
Like,
let's-
I'm
Wait,
already
what?
like wandering off.
We looked for a place to land, and this is the place to land. Like, we have to go find the
Once
place.
I'm
and
out-
it's nice here.
Once I'm
Don't you think
outside,
it's
can I
nice?
figure out where the humming is coming from?
Right at the moment, it feels like it's coming from all around you.
Everyone's humming. I'm taking pictures. And have you left the ship yet or not?
No, I'm still on the ship.
Okay. I feel like, are we going or not?
Yeah,
What's
it
the
seems
tour
nice.
of this
The air
place?
seems nice. I start walking. I start disembarking.
Okay, Gand, stick with Mabel.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
I was just about
Do you
to
know
say.
about this planet?
Well,
What are those?
Like-
And I start pointing at species.
Rouge Can like slowly goes down and like grabs Mabel's in a kind of like little kid kind of way. Like this is you've got a giant teddy bear like Calvin and Hobbes on you.
All right, I want
I'm so
to.
drunk.
I don't remember.
I'm 5 foot.
I don't think we ever heard the name of the species, but I want to flag down the nearest Sojourner-looking character.
Or-
Okay, so you're leaving the ship?
You're gonna leave
Is
the
that-
ship.
Everybody's leaving the ship, right? Is
Yep.
that where we're at?
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
leaving
want
the
to make
ship
sure.
too. Yeah,
and closing the door behind us.
yeah.
Yes,
I want
With
to
the fob.
close it.
Beep,
Yeah,
beep,
close it. Beep it.
So it's not too hard to find another one of these things. In fact, 5 or 6 of them are walking towards you very slowly. You begin to get the impression that the humming is sort of coming from them. I would like everybody to roll their what is basically a discipline check. Okay.
Oh, we have that.
Yeah.
I really
Average?
Oh no.
What's the difficulty, Brian?
Or is it secret?
No, it's just this
It
is an
can't
opposed
be.
check,
No.
so you don't have a difficulty.
Oh no.
You're just rolling your stats.
Okay. 3 success and an advantage.
1 success and 1 advantage.
1 success and 3 advantage.
2 success.
That's the best you can get with that.
That
Yeah.
is absolutely the best I could get with that. I have 1 willpower.
Okay, go around. Just go around the table once again. Tiffany, what's yours?
3
Or Gander, what's?
3 success and 1 advantage.
Okay, raise 1 finger. Rush, what's yours?
2 success.
Okay, raise 1 finger. Ask, what's yours?
1 success and 3 advantage.
Okay, raise a finger. Mabel, what's yours?
1 success, 1 advantage.
Okay, raise your finger. Everybody with a finger raised?
Everybody.
You are all disoriented
Oh, good.
for 4 rounds.
4 rounds.
And you are now in combat round, so I need some initiative.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, you all now hear the music.
Oh, so I hear it too now?
Yes, and you all now feel very relaxed and very happy and very at peace with things.
Do you have a d6?
Yeah, we have a lot of D6s.
I'm gonna use that to track my rounds.
Whoa, purple.
There's an orange one somewhere too. Don't know where that is.
Let's just do the thing with the thing.
Initiative is our. What's the initiative check again?
Agility?
Oh, in this case, it's going to be
Yeah, it changes.
vigilance. Vigilance.
Oh, I actually have a stat in that.
Oof. Also.
Oh no.
Yeah.
2, 3.
I have a green dice. Thank you. Are you ready?
I am ready.
2 success.
2 success and an advantage.
1 success, 1 advantage.
2 advantage.
Okay, let's go see there. All right, that's all I need. I'm just adjusting things. Okay, so there's that.
Is there a way to see how many meters there are?
Not currently.
Gotcha.
It's just better if we don't. It's probably low.
I was just curious.
Okay, one of you PCs gets to go first. Remember that you are disoriented.
What does that mean?
It means you got some bad juju.
Gotcha.
Bad choo-choo.
The disoriented condition is...
There's an itchy under you. And me.
It should, you would think it would tell me in the handy GM screen, but it doesn't.
They don't put useful information there.
No, they don't. Hang on, let me look up the exact wording so I don't tell you the wrong thing.
218 in my book.
218.
It's a good place for it.
Oh, disoriented is right by death. I'm glad they.
Oh, that's handy.
I love a good alliteration.
Oh, we add a black die to all checks.
Yeah.
And
So
then,
yeah, you'll be doing that for the next 4 rounds.
and then is a round on a PC basis, or is it just top to bottom?
Top to bottom.
Gotcha.
Cool. Are the creatures coming towards us? Are they coming towards us in like a somewhat threatening way, or no?
No, in fact, they look very calm themselves, and everybody around them looks calm.
But I feel weird.
You don't feel weird at all. You feel happy. You feel
Nice.
pleased. You feel relaxed and calm.
That's how I always feel. I have, yeah.
I feel snuggly.
Yeah.
Oof.
Ooh, we're disoriented, right?
Yes, you are.
Sweet. I can perform a check to remove it. I'm hard-headed and have high discipline and will.
Excellent.
So it's gonna be, I think, a hard check. A daunting check to do it?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna by the way, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you are disoriented for a number of rounds equal to your strain, you are going to pass out.
Okay.
Oh.
Good to know. Let me just double check really quickly. My page numbers don't match what actually matches in the book. That's helpful. I wrote down page numbers for skills, but they don't match. There we go. Hard-headed. Okay. Perform the hard-headed action, making a daunting discipline check to remove status, difficulty reduced by ranks of hard-headed. I'm only hard-headed once.
So that brings it down to 3?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Does it?
If you succeed.
Yeah.
So would it... Well,
You have 1 rank in hard-headed.
Yeah, so you would
I
make
do
a-
have 1 rank of hard-headed. So then does that mean it's a hard check, not a daunting check?
Because there's another one down here.
Yeah.
Well, but I don't have that one.
Yeah, so I think you would just make a hard check because you're reducing the difficulty of that check by 1.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
So I make a hard discipline check.
Mm-hmm.
And I am double disciplined.
I think you might have this.
Do I do a black die because I am disoriented, even though I'm doing the check against not being disoriented?
Yes, you include the black die.
Okay. Ah! Okay. That was that way, and that was that way.
Didn't you only roll 1 of those?
Oh, I
Or,
did.
Sorry, 2, I mean. Right? Because
So-
you're double disciplined? Yeah.
I don't know which one.
I think you knocked that one.
Okay. So I succeed with 1 advantage.
Okay. So you remove 1 disorient.
1 round of it.
Like 1 round, or am I just no longer disoriented?
I think it's a status effect thing, so you remove all of it, actually.
Yay! I'm not disoriented. Can I
So clever and strong.
do, and so that's
Very
part
nice.
of my action.
Mm-hmm.
So as a maneuver, I would like to pull out a stun grenade and be prepared to throw it at the group when they get in short range. So,
Okay, these don't seem like the actions of a calm, relaxed, reasonable person, but all right.
Well, I'm no longer that.
No, you're just not disoriented.
I don't like being drugged.
But that's an interesting
okay.
question. Do you know that you were feeling weird and like maybe drugged?
I would say that my character would, because I have high willpower and discipline and vigilance skills.
And you had to make that check to go against it.
Yes. And I actively made a check to not be disoriented anymore. So I know something's up.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm useful.
Seems legit.
Yeah.
Okay. You all saw me do this.
I mean,
What do you do?
That's weird. That's weird. Okay.
I think my page count is...
There's an NPC turn.
Hang on, let me fix this.
So I would like you all to make opposed discipline checks again, please.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
What do you need? Oh.
and we have to take the black die, right?
Oh, we do.
Are we doing the... Well, no, it's unopposed, so do we do it if there's no opposition?
I think it says to all checks.
You if it says unopposed, then you don't.
Okay.
Right? Is that how it's worded? Yeah.
Yeah.
To
Well,
all checks. It says in under disoriented, adds a black die to all checks he makes.
Oh, all right. Make it all black die then.
Nice.
I'll borrow that.
Okay. Is that everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Can anybody beat a triumph?
A triumph?
No.
No.
Uh,
Well, I have 3 advantage, actually. And 3 advantage is a triumph. Isn't it? Negate the targeted enemy's defensive bonuses.
You can in this caching system where you can choose to do an action for either a triumph or 3 advantage.
Yeah, that's not.
That's
can
not
spend
it.
The 3 advantage to do that, or you can spend a triumph to do that. There's not an exchange rate.
Got
Okay.
it.
Nope.
I just have 2 success, but I think that doesn't.
Okay, everybody accept
Yeah, 2
and
success.
take another 4.
4 rounds of disorientation.
Take another 4 rounds of strain. So those guys are up to 8.
Oh wait, they're taking. Wait, hang
No.
on. They're
No.
taking
He means
strain,
disorient.
or 4 more rounds.
Yeah.
Of... Okay.
Yeah, disorient. Sorry.
But when it reaches the same level as our strain,
Right.
we pass out.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Are we gonna remove these levels every round? Like, I just mean like every round it'll go down by 1. But...
Just add up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm already doing the mathy part where it decreases by 1 and then I add what I got. So yeah,
Okay.
you're fine.
Okay. So you saw me do a thing, pull out a stun grenade. Y'all are getting more disoriented. What do you do? Teddy bears, comms. Yeah. Just,
I
yeah.
feel good. So I'm confused about why you would do that, but like, I guess I'm just gonna like go greet these people. Like, they want to like do a favor for us because we helped their friend, right? So I'm just gonna like start walking towards one of the people who looks like the jellyfish guy you helped.
Can I just interject here momentarily?
Yes.
Because I left out a part that you
Right.
need to know,
Okay. Yes.
which will determine what you do next. The triumph allows me to stagger everybody for 1 round as well,
Okay.
which means that a staggered character cannot perform actions, including downgrading actions to maneuvers. It is, it's the neck for 1 round. You are in that condition, so no actions.
Okay.
Okay.
Is walking a movement though, right?
Yeah, maneuvering is a walk.
Then I walk.
No, you can't. That's what he's
You
saying.
still, you feel, those of you who are now holding onto, 8 disorients are feeling even more relaxed and calm and peaceful, and there's like no conflict within you.
Do I want to lie down on the ground?
Gand, you're vaguely aware, since you have managed to shake off some of your disorient, you're vaguely aware that this might have something to do with the singing. You're not sure, though.
So, because they're all staggered, is it a new round, essentially? And can I do another action now?
No, it is not.
Okay.
And you've gone, so it's.
I've gone, so I can't do
Yes.
anything. And they're staggered, so they can't take actions, but they can do maneuvers.
Yes, that is correct.
Do I know that, like, nothing has happened that should make me feel this way, and can I use rationality to inform a decision?
So what you're going to try to do is exercise your willpower or your intellect.
I would like intellect, please.
You're like, I've been high before.
This is not the time to be
Well,
high.
no, because, like, if I know something's wrong, I'd probably throw myself into the ocean. Like, to try and get
That
away.
seems like a rash decision.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, like,
Well, no, but it would be to try and, like, wake up.
Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to make a hard willpower check.
Willpower? I can't use intelligence?
Oh, you want to use intelligence?
I would
Make
much rather
make a
use intelligence.
hard intellect check.
Okay, thank you.
And I'm going to spend a dark side point to upgrade that check.
flipping your tile.
So it's 4 purples.
Okay. No, it's...
No, he just made it harder.
I know, but he upgraded it so it's a red.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
right.
right.
Yes, sorry. Daunting
Yeah,
is
there
4.
So
Sorry.
it's like that.
Yes. Do you have intellect
Intellect is-
skill? Do you have a training that would help with those?
No.
Here, well, here.
I know, I'm just looking.
He's checking.
Could I use cool
That's not
to
intellect.
assist the intellect?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Here we go.
I'd go with medical more than anything.
That ain't bad.
Oh, yeah, actually.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, so you know that something's not right. But you feel so good. So happy. So very, very happy.
So does that take my round then?
That can be your action for the round, but you still get a maneuver.
Okay, even though I'm staggered?
Well, no. You're done.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Okay.
Alright, you're done. There you go.
Something's terribly wrong.
Once again, everybody please make another opposed charm check, or opposed
Oh my
discard check,
God.
excuse me.
People are gonna start blacking
No.
out.
I haven't gone yet, but
Well, no,
we're still
he's doing
okay.
NPC.
Yeah, NPC stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Opposed charm check.
Oh, my luck's maybe run out.
This might have saved me, maybe.
My luck ran out, I think.
Whatever you roll, Rush, add a blue die to it.
What about me?
Okay.
Oh, wait, should we still be rolling the black die on this?
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, you're all.
Oh,
you're
wait,
all
but
still
I'm
in the
not
same
disoriented. I don't have to roll it. Yay.
Okay.
round. You're all in the
Alright.
same round.
All right.
But I'm not disoriented. Yeah, definitely.
I'll let you know when we get to the top of the round.
Neutral with 2 advantage?
That's very nice. What would you like to do with your 2 advantage?
You can buy things.
Oh. Yes, thank you, currency system.
The magnet.
While you're looking things up, everybody else tell me what you got.
1 success, 1 advantage.
Okay.
2 success and 1 threat.
Nice.
3 success and 1 threat.
Nice. Okay.
That might have saved me.
Rushk, you do not take any more disorient this turn.
Good, because if I had, I would have passed out.
Osk and Gand do. They take 4 more.
So I'm disoriented again now.
Yes.
Great.
And we're comparing this against our strain?
Yes.
Okay, because I have 13 strain and I'm at 12 of these.
I'm gonna spend my 2 advantage to boost an ally's next check.
Excellent.
And I'm gonna boost...
I can't do a check because I'm staggered.
Yeah, I'm gonna boost Tiffany.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're gonna get a blue dice.
Okay.
Excellent. PC turn?
I think it's Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Osk's turn.
I'm still...
Oh no, or Mabel. Mabel could do something.
No, I didn't.
Oh no,
I
you
walked.
did. Yeah.
I think I'm still disoriented, but because this was all pretty weird going into it, I think I want to move back towards the ship because I still get a maneuver. Like,
You also
slowly.
didn't really want to leave the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this is... It all looked weird, and now it's weird. I just kind of want to move back towards the ship.
Okay. So you move back towards the ship. You're not on board the ship yet. You're just
I'm
back towards it.
Yeah. Slowly back into the bushes.
Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. You've all had a turn, right? 1, 2,
Yep.
Yeah.
3, 4. Okay. Make your discipline check again, please.
Do I still get the bonus from the intellect?
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
One success, 1 advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. True neutral.
Mm-hmm.
6 advantage, neutral.
6 advantage and neutral. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're going to do. Well, I have an idea what you're going to do with it, but you're going to have to figure out what that idea is.
Throw a stun grenade at a group of mantis people.
So,
And then,
Osk, you take 4 more.
for mine,
Oh,
Yes.
was 1 success and 1 advantage.
Okay, thank you. So, Osk, you take 4 more. I think that puts you down.
Yeah, because it would have gone down by 1, but then now I'm up to 15. So yeah, I'm...
Yep. You're passed out. Mabel, you get 4 more.
That's exactly 12, which is exactly my threshold. So I think
Okay.
I'm out.
Rushk, you get 4 more.
Okay, if your strain goes over your threshold, do you keep track of it?
Not right now. It's not going to be important for this one.
Alright, I'm out.
You're out. And Gand?
I don't actually know what I can do with 6 advantage aside from ignore penalizing environmental effects or negate target enemies' defensive bonuses, but that doesn't help in this.
You could give yourself a bunch of advantage.
Yeah, but I don't know if that persists if I'm unconscious eventually. I can also do an additional maneuver, but I don't know if throwing a stun grenade counts as a maneuver.
Gonna say it does not.
Can I run back into the ship?
No.
Perform an
not really.
immediate free maneuver that does not exceed the 2 maneuver per turn limit.
Oh, you
For
could try
2
that.
advantage.
But okay, so yeah, you can try that. But remember, you haven't actually succeeded, so you're gonna take 4 this turn. Or this time.
I could
Or
use
sorry.
it to try and well,
Could recover your strain.
Oh!
I don't have any strain right now. I'm just disoriented.
Oh, that's right.
So I can't recover from disorient, can I, with it? Because it's not technically strain.
You could have passed two of those advantages to one of your crewmates there.
Well, for a blue die
So-
on a next check, but they're all
So
unconscious.
they could recover their strain.
We don't have strain, though.
But nobody has strain. They just
Okay.
are disoriented.
Right, okay, you're correct.
What will giving you a token do?
Probably not a lot, but go ahead and try.
You could
What's the weather
I
like?
think I'm okay.
Hang on, Steve, what are you
you
saying?
could notice a single important part in the ongoing conflict. So you could notice something critical before you go down.
Well, I still actually have, like, another
Yeah, how are
2... I'm doing actually pretty good. With this success, I'm up to 8. So I need to be hit twice more on this.
You currently have no disorient on your agenda.
No, because the last time we had to do this, I succeeded, but you still told me I took 4.
Yeah, because it's an opposed check. You have to basically beat me.
Yeah, so I had 4 disorient, and then we
Right.
just rolled again, and so I'm getting 4 more, but I have 6
Right.
advantage.
Right.
But I don't know what to do with that advantage.
Give
So
yourself a
what
bunch
I
of
would
loot.
do with that advantage is I would flip over a light side token, and I would say, Mr. GM, sir, can I spend this advantage to reduce my disorient by 3 rounds?
Oh, okay. So we can treat it like it's strain or something like that, basically.
Right.
Okay. Had to
But
hold
remember,
my
you gotta
hand through
flip
that.
over that light side token.
I feel like because
That
I
one there.
already... Yes.
flip it over?
Well, I feel like... I don't know. I feel like I have 6 advantage. I fought this once before. I know that they're doing it. I feel like I would be a little bit more on the ball with it to recover maybe my previous one. I don't know. But yes.
You could also give yourself a bunch of blue dice for the next resistance against it.
Or inflict all kinds of critical injuries.
I think you have to see them for that, and we don't
Oh.
know.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to succeed for that, to do any of that stuff. The best I can do is apparently heal some disorient that I already have, and maybe give myself a blue die for the next time I roll something.
Okay, I'll go with that.
Okay. So you said 3 disorient or 4?
3 disorient.
We gotta flip
Okay.
the thing.
So that puts me to 5, and we have to flip a thing, and then I have a blue die.
Yeah, I flipped it back, so...
Okay. Boom. We're back.
Okay.
The force is even again.
Awesome. I will.
I'm the
now
only
make you
one
perform
standing.
Another check.
Yep. See, that's what I knew was coming.
Yep.
Wait. Yeah.
Oh, this will be easy.
You say that. Triumph!
I told you to be easy.
2 success, 3 advantage, and a triumph.
3
Okay.
success.
It is definitely these creatures that are making this
Well,
noise.
you just say triumph. And then...
You are well
You know
aware
so.
of that. You may take another boost die to your next roll to defend yourself against it. And what are you going to do?
I would like to throw the stun grenade that I have cocked and ready and loaded.
Go for it.
To them. Range light. That is that. What difficulty would you like?
Average.
Okay. And I have that. And because I still have disorient, I still do the black die, yeah?
That's correct.
Oh, sorry. Hang on, Brian. Sorry about that. She was very excited about my roll. / the neighbor is shutting a door. For success.
See, I knew you could beat it. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. We are now back at the top of the order.
Okay. Well, no, so the 4 success was me throwing a stun grenade.
Right.
Okay. What happened with me throwing the stun grenade?
What happened with you throwing the stun grenade is some people got stunned. There's a variety of now stunned creatures around you. There are also some stunned people in the milling crowd and whatnot.
But was my target of those people?
You've got an area effect there, basically.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So you haven't got all of the things that were dealing with you, but you have got some of them.
Cool.
But we are back at the top of the order, which means you can go again.
Yay! I have one more stun grenade. How many people are left? Does it look like the stun grenade's a good call for this, or should I just shoot him with the blaster rifle?
Shouldn't you have Didn't you get the ones off of his body?
That's what I'm throwing.
Where are your other ones?
I don't have other ones. I don't have other stun grenades. I just have these that I stole from him.
Okay. I thought you had something in your droid.
My droid has a sword, some brass knuckles, the binders, some stim packs, a comm link, some binoculars, a restraining bolt, a glow rod,
Wow.
and some reloads for my rifle. That's what my droid has.
It's a good backpack.
Anyway, sorry.
So what you've got is, you essentially what you did was you took out kind of the center of the group.
Okay.
All right, with your stun grenade. And they're just stunned. They're not like dead or immobilized or anything like that. They're just stunned.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 3 others to deal with, and they're a little more scattered out.
Okay. I am not the person to be trying diplomacy things.
You just tried some diplomacy.
I did.
Aggressive.
I did.
Aggressive diplomacy.
I will throw the stun grenade towards the... I'm assuming they're all 3 spread out. The 2 that are most closely grouped.
Okay.
Sure.
So you can do that.
Yeah.
Make another average attack, range attack. That's the word I'm looking for.
Nice.
Just success. 1 success.
1 success. Okay.
Yes.
All right, you got 2 of them.
2 more. Okay.
They're stunned for a round.
For my maneuver,
Mm-hmm.
I'll pull out the blaster rifle, and I will shout, "We're here. We were sent by Sojourno." And they can't understand me, so the droid translates it, but not as a shout.
Nice. Would you please make an opposed check again, please?
An unopposed? Oh, okay.
Discipline opposed.
Discipline opposed.
Do you want us to continue taking cumulative rounds?
He'll
No,
tell
you don't need to.
Okay.
Lights out.
2 advantage.
You take 4 disorient.
Great.
4 rounds of disorient.
Okay.
What's your total now?
9.
Okay. How many are left?
I have strain 14.
Okay.
I know what you're trying to do, GM!
Do it again. Because you've lost 3 PC slots here, so you got.
Yeah, no, I know.
You've got a number of NPCs to deal with here.
But there's only 1 of them now. You said
You're right. I'm sorry. So we're back to the top already.
Okay. I'm keeping this roll. Dang it, I rolled really good. Okay. I'll shoot the last one with my blaster rifle on the sun setting.
Oh, you're going to do that, are you?
I tried to get him to stop.
Okay, shooting.
Okay.
It's just a different form of shouting.
It's shooting is another form of shouting.
Spelled
Yeah,
slightly differently. Pow.
2 success.
3.
3.
Oh, sorry, 3 success and 1 disadvantage.
Success, 1 disadvantage.
So the damage or stun, I don't know if they still take damage if they're stunned, but
You hit him, but it doesn't apparently have any effect.
he's not stunned.
He's not stunned.
Okay.
I mean, it was a decent shot for the condition you're in, but it's not enough to really do much to him.
Okay.
So he's gonna another opposed discipline check, please.
Uh, 2 success, 3 advantage.
That's very nice. Take 4.
Yep. I'll convert my advantage to a helpful check thingy.
Okay.
Blue
that's
die. Are we back to the top of the initiative again?
good. We are.
I shoot again. Oh wait, no, the shoot didn't do anything?
Yeah, I didn't do anything to him.
How close is he?
He's what you would call short range.
Shoot to kill.
It's too much to maneuver to get my vibro sword out and then just stab him, I think.
That's right.
So I will turn off the stun setting and shoot now.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that didn't work out very well. Neutral 1 advantage.
Neutral 1 advantage. That's not even a thing.
1.
No,
Oh no, 2 advantage. Yeah, 2 advantage.
Okay.
So just straight up 2 advantage.
You gonna pass yourself another boost die next time?
Sure, when I'm unconscious, yeah.
Okay, it's next time.
Yay!
Make another check.
Fight the unconsciousness.
Fight the unconsciousness.
So this is actually
3 success, 2
Nice.
advantage.
Take 4.
And I'm out.
And I'm out. Okay.
I
well,
appreciate your valiant effort.
That's excellent. We'll find out what happens next week.
I knew you were gonna do that! I knew it! Sleep segue. I held out!
You did.
You did.
Yay!
Yeah, you did good. You did good.
That is a
Very
similar
nice.
response that you have when you're,
Well.
trying to be tired and put to sleep through some environmental effect to
Yeah,
go down swinging.
that's basically exactly what happened that one time I got accidentally high. It's like exactly... Anyway.
Yeah. No, you guys did a good job. Very nice, some good thinking there. Let's all have 5 experience points.
Hurrah.
Yeah, I have more experience.
That might be enough to get you some stuff.
You
Maybe
can...
another skill, or maybe another ability, or who knows. That's up to you to figure out. So I would do that in the intervening week.
Okay.
We'll pretend sleep is good for you, and that you will learn something while you are asleep.
Great. Okay. Cool. Dude, would we say that the humming is an environmental cause or no?
No, it is not an environmental cause. You are well aware that it is created by those creatures.
Okay.
Yes, but I was surprised.
Cool.
because I
Alrighty.
think you were looking for something.
Thank you. Okay. So we'll do that. Thank you, Brian, for a fantastically frustrating session.
Sorry, we can't make any decisions.
That's every GM group ever. Or GM, yeah. But thank you everybody that tuned in and watched the second episode of our Edge of the Empire series, where the adventures of Gand, Osk, Rusk, and Mabel steal a ship and apparently add kidnapping to the list. And yeah, you know,
We haven't murdered anybody yet.
not yet.
If he can hear the humming, he's probably really chill.
We closed the ship. He can't.
Yeah.
He's like just like in the ship. Yeah. Yep. Cool. All right. Join us next week to find out what happens Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. And yeah, otherwise you can join us Tuesday. I believe thoughts and things are being discussed where we might be streaming the 13th game of Charterstone from Tony Miller and John and our game. So if you're interested in that, it will be spoiler full and awesome. But yeah, you can turn in and watch that on Tuesday if you're so interested. Otherwise, we'll see you on Thursday. Thank you again to Ariel and Rex for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
That's very
And
nice.
thank you to Brian
Oh,
for
yes.
being an awesome GM.
Yes.
And for
You're
joining
quite
us
welcome.
and for planning all this stuff and like doing all the work. Yes, thank you,
GMing
Brian.
is hard work.
It's very hard work. And for putting up with us. So yeah, cool. All right. Good night. Good night.
Good night.